Hello, everyone. It's I, Blazette Midnight, back with some more The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Not some random man named Bob. Do not need furniture. Who is this? Who is this Bob person? And why are they infiltrating stream? Hi, Free. I'm Pop. Hi, Bob. How are you guys doing? How's y'all Saturday going so far? Let me see. Who all do we have in here? Hi, Local. Also, Local, I saw that you're debuting soon. I'm excited. I'm excited to see all the changes because I saw your model and I'm like, I can only, think about where it goes from here. But hi, Savvy. Hi, Salem. Hi, Serial. The Jail Chronicles. Oh, no. Listen. We all know Herlock doesn't know how to behave. And neither does the Dollar Store Dracula. So, you know some crimes are about to be committed. But how are you guys doing? As Twitch ads, you don't know why they keep giving you ads for Bob's furniture. Who is Bob? Who the fuck is Bob? The only Bob I know is Bob's Burgers. That's literally the only... Well, no, I take that back. I know another Bob. I know another Bob, but the only ad, I guess, worthy Bob that I know is Bob's Burgers. Bob got them couches for the low. He probably do. Yes, I did. Yes, I did, Loco. Don't judge me. Blue. Hi.
Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god! What is that?
Hi, Blue. How's your Saturday going? Also, I like how your description is blep for your channel. But how are you doing, Blue? It's good to see you in here. Also, I still need to, kidnap you for science reasons. I was wondering why there's, music still playing. Y'all can't hear it, and neither can I, but I see the audio levels for it. I'm like, I'm not playing any music. Yes, I am. You should have 100k points in the stream, but you've redeemed too many things. You gotta start hoarding your points again. I'm glad because I know what you're going for, Serial. I know what you're going for. But I'm gonna let you hoard those points, but also since you're on the topic of channel points, don't forget, don't forget that we do have a community challenge going on right now. So if you want to see some things to come with a donathon that I have planned, make sure you divvy up them points, distribute them to the channel community challenge that is going on right now, and possibly maybe I might bring back another game. That's all I'm going to say. What game it is, you'll never know. You just have to make sure that that goal is met, and that's all I'm going to say. Because I don't need to provoke y'all. Getting over it, I'm not saying it's that. It might be another game. You don't know. You don't know, Scarthy. Also, hi, Scarthy. Welcome in. Happy Saturday to you. How's your Saturday treating you? It's during October, so we know the game. Yep, that's exactly right. It's during Spoopy Month. So I might pick a spoopy game. You never know. Yep. See there, Serial? See? You might get a longer one. So it might be that too. You never know. I'm not playing that, Pop. You can have fun with that. I already know that that's what you're planning for October. So you can gladly have that. You got sidetracked, you need to get it together. Yep, see? Looking directly while planning violence? Yeah, no. See, listen, I'm sorry. Nothing can top getting over it in terms of games that I just refuse to bring back to this channel. Unless you run me my check. I'm dead ass serious. That's the only way that I will play more of that game. Because I know Boss wants me to suffer to that. And I'm just like, no, I am never bringing that back. Now see, I would be committed to that, Blue. And you can suggest that. Because I also do have a request this game channel point redemption. I don't know if it's active. Actually, let me check on that. Because I did toggle some off depending on what my mood is. It might still be there. Nope. 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 I might have toggled it off. Huh. Oh, wait. No. There it is. Pick a game for me. I was like, I thought I usually toggle that back on. But yeah, it is. It is. And you can see my backlog if you do !backlog. Or ! There's another one that I have it set for. I have to actually look at it, but there's the backlog, and I updated that because, actually I still need to update that because it doesn't have every game that I own or either have on the wish list. So, but that's where you can see a good majority of the games that I have and the ones that I can actually stream. Don't request anything that's on the DS unless you're willing to pay for the component that goes with the DS. Because I have no way of streaming that unless I do like a ghetto rig of basically forcing my camera down onto my DS to where you watch me play with my hands and everything else. So don't suggest those. If it says you can, I do not have a way of streaming it, don't suggest it. Because you're going to have to buy the component afterwards. Join me in the backlog quest week, clearing out the whole thing. You and Jay, I think, are the only two who may be doing that. Is that Crowan? Oh my god. Listen, hold up. Hang on. Sir, I know what you did. Earlier this week. You can explain? Go ahead and explain. Expose yourself in chat, because I already did it yesterday. Expose yourself. Also, can we get a shout out for Crow and Chroma? Because if you didn't see my tweet from earlier, they did a thing. And you can also see it in my previous VOD. Forgets to explain. Oh, you're very welcome. I was lurking in your stream the other day. I didn't get a chance to say anything because I think I was like in the middle of like working on stuff, but I was definitely lurking in your stream. I was like, oh my god, this is wild. I don't know what the hell is going on, but I'm here for the chaos. So but how's your Saturday going so far? Yes. That's who it is, Serial. That's exactly who it is. Like, they just snatched me out of my sleep, and Raihan was just like, hold up, where'd my wife go? Where'd she go? What happened? Oh, it's nice to meet you. It's nice to actually see you here. Versus you just saying, you know, she's pretty. Let me just kidnap her real quick. And go zoom zoom. I got snatched like my wig, Pop. Just straight up snatched. Ain't it wild? Ain't it wild? Yes. You got Catherine full body on? Oh, yes. I have vanilla and also full body. So I can play either. I really did. Oh, but no, like I was telling Chad earlier yesterday, like I appreciate the creativity and like the bonds that, you know, the Black VTuber community have when it comes to like just, you know, promoting each other and uplifting each other and just having fun with each other's like, you know, VTuber models. Like it's so great. We love to see it here. You're just like, oh my god, the hair is so ethnic. Listen, I had to bring my likeness to it. Because I actually did crochet like a wig that looks like this, because typically I keep my hair in like 2-strand twists, so it looks like this anyway whenever I twist it out. But in terms of cosplay, because I love blue and I always be rocking the blue hair every chance that I get, I had to crochet a wig with this type of hair because I'm like, some days I want to be Blazette, other days I just want to be, you know, Blaze, just vibing. So you love the support and your Saturday is great. Hope y'all's is too. It's going well. It's been a chill one so far. You saw that wig photo? You look cute. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I need to make the horns because I have the fangies. I have the contacts for to match like my model's likeness, but I haven't made the horns for her yet. So at some point I'm going to make the horns and I can truly embody Blazette. And we'll talk about the earring and the, you know, rest of the accessories on her later. So, but one day, that is what I'm manifesting for me in my cosplay adventures. You feel your bed trying to teleport you? Go rest, Pop, please. Go treat yourself well, because that's what I did yesterday. Nap called me and I answered. I said, nah, fuck this shit. I'm going to sleep. I'll catch y'all later, like closer towards stream time. Good luck, those are made of keratin. Growing, please. But yeah, we just vibing here today. It's a good vibe, Lurk. Big dog time, you gotta be back for some good vibes. Hey, it's a Lurk stream, so feel free to lurk. You are not obligated to chat at all. It is literally just me reading out loud to you guys. There is going to be some wild things happening. If you've never seen or played an Ace Attorney game, there's always something wild and punny that's bound to happen. So, yeah. Crowin is in the right stream. Because he gets this humor. Livy Monday. Bro, naps have been the best part of the day lately. Absolutely, Blue. Wait, when did I say that? Fashion, hello. How are you? How's your Saturday treating you? Hope you're doing well, love. Aww. Thank you for the head pats. Y'all have no idea how much I appreciate the head pats. Like, I'm glad that is an actual redeem. At least when I see it, because sometimes I don't see it. And I'm just like, well, I won't say anything because it happened, but I ain't see it. Wait, what about Clee? Oh, possibly. Possibly. Thank you for giving me Daddy. I love him so much. Give the date. When did I say that? Listen, I don't know like what I be saying or like why I said things, but somehow, some way, somebody captured it, and I feel like sometimes it's lies. But sure, why not? It's great, thank you. You've been playing with kitties all day. For real? Hold up. Why are you playing with kitties? I want to play with kitties. Hi, Matron. Hi, hello. Hi. Welcome in, Raiders. If this is your first time here, hi, I'm Blazette Midnight. I'm a Dragon VTuber here on Twitch, and we are just chatting before we dive into this chaotic game that is called The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. But I hope you guys are having a lovely time. If you need to raid and run, I completely understand. Your physical and mental health comes first, but if you want to, you can feel free to vibe, lurk, and do whatever you need to get done and have me in the background, because it is literally a chill stream today. It can get a little chaotic, just a little bit, because the story is wild, but it's literally just me reading out loud to visual novels. That is what Saturday is for. Saturday is rest time for me and the community. So I hope you guys are doing well, though. But Matron, what were you playing? I saw that you were playing, I think, Honkai Impact earlier? And you were playing something else. Also, Kano, hello. Hello again. Hi. Hi, Kano. Hi. I know Kano has like the best emotes. Oh, it's Buff Pup, of course. Buff Pup got some wild emotes, but they're also very cute. Your friend's cat had 4 kittens. Oh, that's so adorable. That is so cute. Fashion, if you have pictures, please share. I would like to see them. I would greatly like to see them. Please. Hope you have an awesome stream. Please, thank you, Matron. Also, go get you some rest, because I know you've been live for a good minute. So I hope you get some rest. And I might see you later. I don't know.
Very nice.
Hi, Corvo. Oh, I see you treat me like you do with my mama. But I appreciate the headbats. But how are you, Corvo? How's your Saturday treating you? Also, Card Captor, welcome in. How's your Saturday treating you? Hope you guys are doing well. Slide into Twitter DMs now. Thank you. Also, thank you, Gear Bringing God, for reminding me of the hydrate. I got you. I got you. Gotta keep the tradition alive. I see. I see. I expect you to do this tomorrow during Bree's stream, too. Speaking of which, I didn't realize that Bree had retweeted my model again, and I was just like, oh, my mom, why? Why she be so nice to me? But yeah, I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday so far. And now the stream, hope the stream goes well. Thank you, I appreciate it. Hope you get everything done. Like I said, this is literally a low energy, chill vibe, lurk if you want to, vibe, white noise, what have you stream. So we're here for the good vibes. I can get a little chaotic, like I said, because the story is wild. We've seen it with the knife guy. If you ain't seen the knife guy, just know he really loves his knife to the point where he licks it up and down. I kid you not. There is a character that was in this game that did that. And everyone witnessed it. There's a whole clip that shows it. Blaze can get chaotic. Thanks, management. Exactly, Savvy. That pic is so cute. You can't stop looking at them and they're next to... For real? Hold up. I gotta see this. Now, the question is my PC going to be nice to me? I'm gonna just, like, keep a tab open over here. Because, like, I'm afraid to open up anything else whenever I stream. Hi, Black! Hello! Welcome in. How are you? I know I saw you earlier, but I hope you're doing well, Black. Dun, 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 dun. Let me see. Twitter, please. Let me see. Can I share? Can I share fashion? Do you mind if I share? The return of Kendrick Lashomes. Exactly. I see. Welcome in. How's your Saturday treating you so far? Yes? Alright, bet. Give me a second. You're gonna hear the game music in the background, but I don't care. Who pinned that? Oh my god, Pop. Oh my god. Alright. Look at the kitties! Look at them! These so precious! So cute! Look at the babies! They're so cute! They're so precious! I love it! Can I please, like, just have one for, like, a day? I can't keep it forever, but I just want one for, like, a day. Please and thank you. And it's so cute. Oh. Wait, what, Scarthy? What happened? What happened? Alright, let me move this over here. Just a day. Cause my friend be trying to pawn off my nephew onto me. And she has a, you know, she has a sweet golden poodle. But golden doodle. Yes, golden doodle. But I'm just like, I already know my nephew. I know how he is. You cannot bring him over here and like leave him at my place. That is your child. Yours. I just come by for visits. That is it. You can't have cats, you're allergic. Oh no, I'm sorry, Black. But that really does suck. You made some melon bread and milk tea? Oh, hold up. I would like a picture of this as well, Black. Feed me. Feed my eyes. I haven't had melon bread in a while. Like, the only time that I can pick up some really good melon bread is when I go to cons. I need to see if, like, H Mart carries them. Which I'm sure they do. It's just, I have to, like, play around with, like, certain brands to see, which ones I actually like. Because certain things that I get from H Mart, I'm just like, this is okay, but I could use something else. You take a pic next time, the bread is already in your stomach. That's fair. But that's dope, though. Hold your cat in non-allergies. Oh, wait, hold up, Blue. Wait, Blue, you got a cat? You got a cat? When did you get a cat? Am I behind? We have to play catch up, like seriously. We need to play catch up. I'm gonna play catch up on your birthday when that rolls around. If you wasn't allergic to them, you would take one home with you. I feel like captions is really spot on. I love that for captions. I absolutely love that for captions. You had a cat for about 6 months now? Oh, well, I'm just behind. I'm just behind. Send pictures. Send pictures. If it's the same cat that I think I've seen maybe in your stories, then I probably seen the cat baby. Not is this your cat boy husband, Salem, please. Ooh. Yeah, get you some sleep. Yeah, send me the pictures of things. But yeah. Oh, Ben had a cat boy husband. Pop. They Ben had one. They claimed them every day. Every day, that is their sweetheart. You're listening to wait for Blue to get a cat and name it Graha. Oh boy. Oh boy. I will never hear the end of it. Not peanut butter, Black. Why? Why? Oh yeah. That's right. I forgot he's in the GIF. Yeah, that's the cat boy. That is the cat boy. Because you love peanut butter? I am more of an almond butter type of girl. I like peanut butter, but I still mess with the almond butter. Even though it's expensive as all fuck, which I hate. Because I like putting it in my smoothies, and I also like putting it on bread when I have like those days where I'm just like, I'm not really hungry, but I still want to eat like something early in the morning. And so I usually like just take some almond butter and like spread it on like one slice of bread and just eat that. Warm it up just a bit and like eat that. I don't really like it toasted. Toast is... I like toast, but I don't always like my bread toasted under certain situations. You just want a parrot named... No, Pop. No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. I will block you. I will block you. You've asked for this parrot for the longest time. I will block you. Cinnamon toast plus peanut butter. Bananas is your way. Ooh. That might be something I have to try. See, you always come up with some top tier stuff, Black. Like, I need to speak with you. Like, when are you putting together a recipe book? Like, seriously, when is that coming out? The Black Cookbook. I said it. I want the Black Cookbook. Give it to me. I need that. I need that on my shelf right now. So that way I can season and prep my food appropriately. I would, Pop, but no, I would block you. I would block you. Hi, Joker. Welcome in. How's your Saturday treating you? Every day would be Kirk saying, no. No, you are not going to be this menace to me. Oh, let me see. I'd open up Discord, but Discord will die. It is the cat that I've seen. It is the cat that I've seen. I thought it was that cat. That is so precious. I love it. I love the cute cat. Yes, that face is so precious. Yes, the cookbook for all blacks. You already know it. But yeah, for those of y'all just coming in, this is going to be a literal, I can talk, chill and vibe stream, because it's literally just me reading dialogue and playing catch up on this game that I've been playing for 1,001 years because I don't know how to like just speed run this game. But also there's like almost 0 ways of speed running this game. But if you like sweet potatoes, you can try the sauteed sweet potato and cumin, salt, and garlic powder. I love sweet potatoes, so that might be something that I try next. Not the savviest of little minks. These name choices. All right, let me stop fooling around and actually switch over to something appropriate because I have this tab open. That's going to distract me greatly. Ugh. No. There we go. Not you kidding, blocked in food. Yeah, enjoy the lurk, Savvy. Also, if those of y'all who are wanting to play this game for yourselves, please feel free to lurk. I do try to make sure I give a spoiler warning ahead of time because we are pretty deep in this game and we're on the second half of this game. So get comfy, get cozy, grab you some snacks, get you some wine because we're going to be reading for a while. And all you're going to hear is the sweet sounds of my voice and me giving voices to the characters in game. But the last time we played this, I think, if I remember correctly, we were trying to figure out how the person who died, or is the victim in this case, got from one point of a building to another point. And we saw that he died via, I think, breaking his neck and also getting stabbed. Now, which one ended his life? No one seems to know. But we're trying to get more details around that and see where that goes. Not getting blued up. Black! Why are you a menace? Why are you like this? I hate that statement. That is so cursed. 23rd of October, 10:44 a.m. The Old Bailey, defendant's antechamber. He's asking why he's breathing. Mr. Naruhodo. What on earth were you playing just now? The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles? If you're asking me what I'm playing right now, that's exactly what I'm playing. Or rather, what on earth were you playing at all along? I mean, the same game that I just said. My hypothesis. You and this hypothesis. I'm gonna need you to sit down somewhere because you've been talking about this for quite some time. Please stop it. In this. So I'm gonna see. That might be good. Sorry, I'm playing with like light because I've noticed that I'm doing the twitching thing again. You've been picking holes in it from the start. Ah, sorry about that. But you promised me. Is it Bob the Builder? It could be Bob the Builder, so never mind. I know 2 Bobs. I forgot I knew about the other Bob who's a builder. Not just Bob who owns burgers. Yes, you do, Salem. Can we fix it? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. You said you'd prove that dreaded explosion was an accident, not murder. Hooray for freedom! Also, these ads are going in really quickly. I'm gonna have to look into that because it shouldn't be doing that frequently. You said you'd keep my precious invention from falling into anyone else's hands. But all you've done so far is try to undermine me. Yes, I did make you a promise, you're right. I said that I'd believe in you and fight for your freedom to the very end. But I also told you I was no scientist, true. I don't understand your hypothesis. The fact is, there's an undeniable flaw in your logic, isn't there? Ah, but if I just run through some equations, yes. You see, it's because my work is incomplete. You're just now noticing that? And a man is dead. Perhaps it is. Nevertheless, a man died. Thank you! Thank you! Let's not overlook that. A man literally lost his life because of your incomplete invention. Now does this room come with a king-size bed that you can sleep in a diagonal? But also true, if it comes with that, I might, might have to check out this Bob furniture. It did come with the king-size bed. Oh no! Wait, I have the perfect sound effect for this, because I need this in my life. I need it. I just needed one, just for once.
Oh no!
I love my son so much. This man is built like a Q-tip. He really is.
Son of a bitch!
That was Joseph Joestar. My adoptive son, because he's so chaotic. I had to adopt him. He's the best. He's the greatest. Don't question what he says. Just appreciate it for what it's worth. Pop, no, we're not going to talk about the mac and cheese with raisins in it. That is cursed. And I still wish to speak the leash about this. Please. Please, that's all I want to do. I just want to talk. Oh, Black. Why? I realized I gave you that for free because I thought you had redeemed that, but it was actually the Joseph Joestar, son of a bitch. Well, that's 7 on the beach. Joker, no! Listen, wow. Listen. Let me just have my 7 on the beach. I just wanted to keep y'all on your toes. That was it. That was it. I just wanted to keep y'all on your toes. I could have played something much worse. Much worse. And I'm tempted to do it still. I won't, though. I won't. No, you know what's worse, Blue. I won't unless somebody redeems it. Because I think it's still a channel point redemption. If not, I need to change that real quick. Oh, you know what? I might have disabled it. Oh, nope, it's still there. Excellent. I'm glad it's still there. Oh, Pop, please wait. We don't need to talk about the Valentine's Day mac and cheese. We don't need to talk about that. And plus, that could have elevated that mac and cheese with raisins. Just add some peppermints in there. That's Stefan on the beach. Not feet. Yes, yes, it's Stefan on the beach, crowing. You don't want to know, Corvo. It's very cursed. Granted, again, it would have complemented the raisins in the type of mac and cheese Leash was eating. Yes, you do want to know? Oh man, hang on. Let me see if I can actually find it. Because I feel like I have it saved somewhere. Since you want to know the cursed knowledge, I will share things. No. No, listen. No, come back. Come back. Wait. 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 Not pepperoni. YouTube, I'm gonna need y'all to fix this. This is not what I asked for. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I found it. It's show and tell time again. Give me a second. There we go. I do that before y'all scream at me some more. Oh. It took a whole day for that dish to cook, Corvo. He said it gotta marinate in that oven for a while. We're not gonna even refrigerate it. It's just gonna sit in there. I'm joking. I have no idea what he did with that. Oh. Not you going back to Twitter to sue me, Neku, please. No, you can't, Pop. You can't. You can't. Be glad I did not bring back the dog water pasta. That is what I'm calling that dish because I don't know what else to call that. And if you don't know what that is, I'll let you guys investigate that on your own. In the previous in the previous VOD, it's actually going live on my YouTube right now, on the VOD's channel. So, you know, if you're just that damn curious, in case you're just that damn curious, or if you just want to watch some Spider-Man. So, there you go. Oh, I said what I said. No, dog water pasta, meaning this person thought it was a good idea to take a whole glass of water, run it under, well, a whole glass, run it under the sink, give it to their dog to lap up just a little bit, and then pour the remains into the pasta. That is the dog's pasta now. That is not my pasta. I would never eat that. You hate the memory of that so much you want to go back to Thursday. And listen, I wish I never came across that video. It was terrible. Terrible. And people just do this just to get views on crappy food videos. And I don't understand. It's a whole waste of food and a waste of our times. And yet, here you are, putting together some awful shit just so people can be like, why did you put this together? Listen, that don't bother me. I'll get me some good sleep after that, Salem. I just have questions. There are much more cursed things when it comes to mac and cheese that you can do. It really is, Corvo. You don't know what you're on right now, but get it together. I'm good, Nami. I promise I'm good. I just had to, you know, showcase that for because it was requested. So we're not gonna do any more curse. This is chill vibes. I told y'all, we're not gonna do the chaos today. We are literally just gonna be chill. Just chill and read. That's all we're doing. No more hurt. No more pain. I promise. Not much of it after all, anyway. Thank you for Yo, Kala, thank you for so much for the raid. I appreciate it. That is Pixel Creature, by the way. But welcome in, raiders. Hello, hello. If this is your first time here, hi, I'm Blazette Midnight. I'm a dragon VTuber here on Twitch, and y'all came in at a good time because you missed the curse things. You missed the curse things. We were not going to speak about the curse things. I'll let chat tell you about all that, but I hope you guys are doing well. And also, if you need to raid and run, I completely understand. Your physical and mental health comes first. So, but this is supposed to be a chill stream. It got a little chaotic. But we're going back to the chill vibe. So feel free to lurk or leave me up as white noise if you want to. But yeah, we're gonna have a good time. But how was your stream, Pixel? You missed the curse. Yes. No, be glad. Be glad, Kala. Be glad. But thank you for sharing your community with me. Also, did we give Pixel Creature a shout out? We did. Awesome. Good. Excellent. But yes, welcome in. How was Chrono Trigger? It was great. Nice. I've always wanted to start that game. I still have not dabbled into it, but I hope it treated you well. I was lurking in there for a little while. While trying to get some other stuff done, but I hope it was a really good time. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We were talking about Sailor Moon opinions towards the end of the end of it in character. Oh, nice. Very cool. The music is good. I bet. Typically, most JRPGs have some nice bangers, so I'm glad Chrono Trigger treated you well. One day I will pick it up. Also, Kidder, don't worry about it, because I do the same thing. I can't even copy my own raid messages. I did that yesterday, and I was just like, well, guess here I am, looking like a fool. After I told everybody else to copy my raid message, and I can't even do the simple request myself. But it'd be like that sometimes. You want to fight a moose? Wait, hold up. What's with this moose hate? I have questions. Comments, concerns. Yes, get to the meeting. Get to the meeting. But thank you so much again, Pixel, for sharing your community with me. I hope the meeting goes well. The amount of times you copy it when you get it be that way. Cause I swear, literally yesterday when I raided Kano, I copied my message multiple times, thinking I had it on my clipboard, and as soon as we raid, it's a link to like something else that I copied previously, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? I know I copied this. I know I did. What the heck? How are moose demons? I have questions. Where are we getting these facts? Big mac and cheese at no. Eat on top of, ew, what? Who is doing, did Leash put that in the mac and cheese she made yesterday? Cause it didn't need anything else to go in there. I'm so confused. Oh, like it just didn't need anything else in that mac and cheese. The raisins were enough. Hi Riku, welcome in. How's your Saturday treating you so far? Leash only put raisins and bacon bits? Okay. The bacon bits, sure. Anything else that was cursed, like some scallions or something, I seriously need to speak to Leash. You got killed by Hades. Hades will do that to you. But hopefully next time your run goes better. A whole Tyler Perry play going on in there. Oh, Blue was just being cursed. Okay, yeah, that's typical of Blue. Of course, Blue wants to see the world burn and everyone to suffer. So that makes sense. He had 1 HP left. Oh, I'd be mad. I'd be mad. But I hate that for you, Riku. I need to get back onto my Hades grind. I've been away from that game for too long. I'm talking about offline stream, not on stream. Unless the moose is Bullwinkle, then they are demons in your eyes. I haven't encountered a real life moose, so I can't say much, but I can kind of see that. Because I trust Bullwinkle. But if a moose is, attacking me, then yeah, they're a demon. But you gotta get stuff ready, have fun. Thank you for dropping by, Corvo. I appreciate it. Also, enjoy the lurk. But where's the lie, though? Where's the lie, Pop? Where's the lie? We all know Blue in this community. You haven't seen a moose in real life, so they don't exist to me at the moment. That's kind of the mentality that I have right now. And I don't understand why they are demons. But I'm gonna let y'all have that one because they are foreign to me. They're like mythical creatures to me. Since I haven't seen it in real time, I'm just going to assume the best that, they're there. Dang, not this. I hate that for you, Pop. You're right. You're so right. It's all my fault. And I have no right to blame you for my failures. I'm a disaster. Not just a scientist, but as a human being. Well, that might be a little over the top. No? I kind of agree with you there, Hairbrain. Just a little bit because you were talking out of the side of your neck last time we played this game. They remain terrifying. Oh yeah, if I probably saw one in real life, I'd be scared shitless. Because, one, it has antlers. I don't mess with anything that has antlers. Because the fact that they could, easily gore me just right that second, I'm just like, nope, I ain't leaving my house. I ain't leaving this car. I ain't leaving anything that could possibly protect me from something that has antlers. I'm good. I'm gonna stay in here. It's... nah. I don't care. They still kind of deadly to me. They they seem a little bit menacing. It'll be their bite or them trampling you. Well, that too. I don't trust things with hooves either. Horses included. I don't wish to be trampled. I'm already short. I feel like I'd roll underneath their heels with the quickness. Wondering what you should have with your mac and cheese, sausage, or tater tots? My vote is for the tater tots, but that's because I love tater tots. But sausage is a good thing too. Thank you for the head pads. There are no reindeer in your country. Animorph into an orca? Oh my god. Man, I miss the Animorph books. I never really read them like that, but I would always, pick up the books just so I could see, like, the human go from, like, human to, like, an animal. Except for that one book that has, the demons on it. You're slightly... No, Kano! Wait, Kano, you're cool. You're cool. I appreciate your antlers. I appreciate yours. You're the exception to the rule. I'm talking about, like, in front of my home, out in my yard, eating grass, possibly knocking at my door, waiting for me to come outside so he can run these hands. But you're good. But also, Snappy Hades, welcome in. How are you? How's your Saturday treating you? No, you're good, Kano. You're good. You read too many Animorphs in middle school? Yeah, I just admired, like, the aesthetics of the books. That was the extent of my Animorphs dream. The Animorph books in the show was like a fever dream. It really was, Nami. Like, I vaguely remember the show. Just vaguely. Cause I don't even know how many. Did it even last more than a season? Welcome back, Blue. Cause it's been a minute. I'm gonna have to look that up after stream, cause I don't even know how long Animorphs lasted as a television show. Chilling at work. Oh, I hope work goes by quickly for you. I don't understand. Like, why is work a thing on Saturday? I feel like Saturday, by default, most people should just, you know, be off work and relaxing and not have to deal with, you know, trying to make a living. Because Saturdays are my days dedicated towards rest and sleeping, if I could. Same with Sundays. Because Sundays are my leave me the fuck alone after 6 p.m. Because unfortunately I have work in the morning, which I actually do this coming Sunday after Sunday, which I'm not looking forward to, but it is what it is. It's time for me to get back. I had a really nice long vacation, but it is what it is. Move for day jobs, yeah. You do like yours though? That's good though. At least you like your job. I mean, I like my job too, but it's just, I also like to create things. So I don't want to like always, you know, have to be like told what to do in terms of like, hey, can you get X, Y, and Z done by this deadline? It's just like, but I kind of want to do other things. So let me have a night job, and let me tell you, yeah, I don't like, my heart goes out to folks who do night jobs, because I know my friend who used to be well, he is a nurse, but he used to have to go to work during the night shifts, and it's like every time that I'm going to bed, he's just getting up. And I felt so bad because, you know, we couldn't really hang out much anymore, because anytime that me and all of his other friends were up and, you know, about and doing things together, he would just be passed out and tired from having to work night shifts and deal with patients and all that stuff in the hospital. You do stuff like this for a living, you would be, oh yeah, for sure. Like, I said that multiple times, Snappy, if I could make a stable living off of like just streaming, building cosplay props, drawing, and like doing everything else creative, I would literally just do my own thing, and then also code at the same time, because I still enjoy coding, but I also like, you know, doing creative stuff as well as a job. Like, it would be so nice if I could just get by with that, but unfortunately, I gotta do what I gotta do in terms of, you know, paying bills and keeping up my own household and everything else, and just keeping this as a side type of thing where it's just like, I just like to have fun. Just like to have fun, vibe with you guys, and talk with you guys. You work 3 to 11, so you miss the all the streams. The pain, but the money is too good. Exactly, Kidder. You gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta hold it down. Hold down the fort. You need a BK Kids meal. Oh. But yeah, if I could just get a job as like just being a creative and just existing to do the stuff that I would love to do just 24/7, I would do that. Exactly, Kidder. Like, for real, for real. Make Blaze big campaign win? Never. Never. I feel like it would never happen. It wouldn't go over well, because this is the thing, and I'm not going to get onto my whole spiel about this because I have some thoughts, and I can go into a whole big rant, but I've been streaming since like, what, 2017? And, you know, part of that time from between 2017 and now, I took hiatuses because I was, you know, in between moving and also dealing with, like, you know, the burnout that comes from streaming, especially in my early, days of streaming, because I didn't have like, a stream room dedicated to streaming like I do now. And VTubing wasn't a thing. So this would have been nice, like in the early days of my streaming endeavors. But I had like a whole stream set up in my living room. Or my family room. So I literally like, after streaming from like 2 stools in a box and a camera on top, when I finally got a camera, yes, that was my original setup. I had 2 stools, a box for my mic, and a Tupperware thing for like my camera. And I streamed from that for a while until I invested in like one of those portable desks with the wheel. It's very small, but I put my tablet on it. I had my PC next to me, and then I had like my TV next to me, so it acted like a second monitor. And I would stream from my Papasan, and you could see like old clips of me in front of like a big old window, and me on my double-seater Papasan after I got it. And I'm just streaming from that, and that was the ghetto rig that I had for the longest time because I did not have a stream room to stream from. I literally lived in a 1-bedroom apartment, and I was just like, yep, we're just gonna, make do with what we got. But in the 5+ years that I've been on this platform, it comes with its pros and cons when you try to essentially push for partner. Welcome to the Midnight Dragon Cove. Hope you enjoy your stay. Oh! Dare you! Why? Yo, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Midnight Dragon Cove. Hope you enjoy your stay. Also, hello, Dreamy Nova. Welcome in. I'm sorry, there's like a lot of alerts going off right now. But I hope your Saturday is going well. And also, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Midnight Dragon Cove. Hope you enjoy your stay. But,
Sega!
yeah. There's some pros and cons that come with basically announcing that you want good things to happen to you. And it can go either very well for you and people actually promote your content and be like, hey, go check out the streamer, hey, go do this, that, and the other. Or it'll draw out all the haters that are just like, yeah, ignore this bitch. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Midnight Dragon Cove. Hope you enjoy your stay. And I'm not gonna lie. Well, I won't say my thoughts on some other things, but just know I'm a people watcher. I watch things on social media, I watch people in my circle, and I watch everything else that happens around me very closely. And I pick up on mannerisms and certain cues that people do, and they think I don't know, but I do. And that's just one of the things that I've witnessed in like the multiple years that I've been on this platform. You want good things to happen to Blaze? Ah! I appreciate it, Blue. But you know who your supporters are, and you know who are the folks who are wishing for your downfall. And you can't say it publicly because most of the time you don't have the proof to back it up, but you watch enough to see like who is in your corner and who are those who are just like, yeah, no, I'm just literally here to be nosy. And somebody actually made a tweet about that not too long ago. And it's just like, it's saying the quiet part out loud. And, you you just do what you can. So that's why I'm just like, I'm vibing. Whatever happens, happens. Like, I really don't care for partner like that. The only thing that I want partner for is literally just for more emotes. It's the same reason why my mama, which if y'all don't know, if y'all don't go support Bree, go do it right now. Go do it. Go. Give me a second. I have it here. Somewhere here. Somewhere here. It's somewhere here. Well, we're gonna go with this one. There you go. Here, support both of my parents. Go support them. One of them is partner, the other one is not. Go support them! Go do it now. Go do it now. Because I know she wants more emotes, and like that's literally the only thing that I want is like more emotes. That is it. I want nothing else from it. Because I don't even go out for like sponsorships and stuff like that. Because I really just do not care like that. I don't. I'm literally just here because I enjoy just basically vibing and getting to know other people, and just, you know, basically gives me a creative outlet to like put my creative content like cosplay art once I get a nice tablet to draw on that doesn't, you know, fuck up with the rest of my setup that's going on and everything else. But other than that, I'm literally just vibing. Hope you enjoy your stay. So that's really all I want. But you know, if you want nice things to happen for me, I appreciate you. Trust me, I really do. And like I said, I watch folks who are really in my corner. Like, if you over here that literally just, you know, even in DMs, if you're just like, hey, congratulations on this, you're doing you, this, that, and the other, or just said something nice or motivational to me, and I'm just literally vibing, I already know you're basically in my corner, and I appreciate you. You thought Bree qualified for partner? It's because she hasn't streamed 3 days a week. That is literally it, Nami, which is why you'll probably see more Bree streams. But yeah, I'm hoping for her to get it. I really do, because she deserves it. She's worked tremendously hard for partner, and I think that she truly deserves it. And again, she's been super supportive since my day one debut. Like when I debuted this model, for back in October 1st, she didn't really have to. She knew that I had this model in the works and I was debuting on that day. She came through my stream and was just like, yes, it's Blaze Day, go support her. And I'm like, that is the sweetest thing. Like, you already know that you have like the other model in the works for me, but for you to come through during like my first debut, that meant the world to me, knowing that, you know, Bree was in my corner. So, and I watched that shit. I watched that shit super well. So Bree has been a very supportive parent and just a wonderful human being just to work with, because, you know, she just be doing it. And you too, Nami. Thank you, Salem, for my daddy again. Because Nami, when you told me what you did, when I was like, you know, promoting my stuff, I was like, Nami, you didn't have to. Like, you seriously didn't have to, but I still appreciate it, like, fully. I really do. And it's just like, it's wild how many folks that I have in my corner that just are really, you know, uplifting and supportive of me coming into the VTubing space, when it's new territory for me, but it also allows me to stream comfortably without having to feel, I don't know. There's words behind it, and I made a whole Ko-Fi post about it, why I kind of gave up cams, and I only plan on doing it for BGC, but yeah, I really do appreciate those of y'all who have come through, been very supportive, just showed me just the utmost kindness towards debuting this model, and even my previous one. Like, it really does mean the world to me. But now that you know, yes, exactly, Nami. We gotta get Bree up there. We gotta get Bree up there. But I'm hoping and wishing for the best, which is why I will continuously promote her stuff. Because she deserves it. She honestly does deserve it. She deserves all the love and attention for how hard she works. And that's literally like her full-time job, if I'm not mistaken. So she deserves the world if it were up to me. But let me get off my soapbox because I know I've been talking for a while and I know chat is kind of all over the place. What about Barack? He's being awful. Claiming his old university friend to be a murderer, you mean? He's a disaster. Not just a prosecutor, but as a human being. Oh, but no, wait. He's the Reaper, isn't he? Perhaps he's not classified as Homo sapiens anymore. You and I got this, Nami. Let's make it happen. I'm ready. I'm ready. Glad that's cleared up. Not Autobots, roll out. Can I double check something with you real quick? Ah, yes, what? The machine, and demonstration you prepared. They were based entirely on your hypothesis, I presume? Hi, C1. There was no trickery involved. I drew the plans for the machine with my very own hands. Yes, his name is Hairbrain. Kidder. Kidder. You know this game has puns. Just bread and water. We back in medieval times, Scarthy, please. Every line was painstakingly drawn with the firm belief that science is the only future. So yes, it's true that my hypothesis hasn't reached maturity yet, but please, Mr. Naruhodo, you must believe in it. All right, Professor, I understand. Nami, have you not eaten? I need you to go eat, hun. My dragon sister. Please, go feed yourself if you haven't already. Counsel, defendant. The prosecution's witnesses are ready to take the stand. Court is about to be in session again. Not sleep for dinners. Cheap. Also, Nami, you and me are the same. One and the same, I see. But also, yes, free 99. Make your way into the courtroom, please. But also, I don't need you dining on air. You need to feed yourself. Speaking of which, let me go ahead and hydrate my life. It all hinges on that demonstration. If the professor's hypothesis is sound, as he claims, it leaves him as the only person who could possibly have killed the victim. But on the other hand, Mr. Shones was adamant. A practical implementation such as was attempted by the professor at the Great Exhibition is quite impossible. So really, what should I be trying to prove here? Exactly, Scarthy. Just have some water. 23rd October, 11 a.m., the Old Bailey courtroom. In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby reconvene the proceedings of this court. Counsels for the defense and prosecution, are you ready for the new witnesses to testify? The prosecution is ready, my lord. As is the defense, my lord. So, Lord Van Zieks, I believe these next witnesses saw the demonstration on the day in question with their own eyes. Indeed, they did. And as luck would have it, one of them is a police detective. So the testimony we're about to hear can be considered highly reliable. Perfect. A detective of all people. The prosecution's stance remains unchanged. Though it ended in tragedy, the demonstration on the day in question was scientifically sound. And consequently, the sole person with the opportunity to have committed this act of murder is the only other individual to have been present on the stage at the time of the accused. Hi, Sleeper. Welcome in. How's your Saturday going?
Thank you, Counsel. The prosecution's position is clear. So bring forth your witnesses now.
Bailiff, show the witnesses in. The witnesses whose proximity to the incident on the day in question will clarify the truth unequivocally. I forgot about this child over here with the mask. Enjoy the lurk, Nova. Witnesses, state your names and occupations for the court to hear. Lord, I'm mad his name is Loon. Balthazar Loon. I don't even know what to give this man's voice to, so I'm just gonna use my regular voice. I'm the impersonation of all the hot air balloons in vicinity of the... No. My name is Wiltham Gotts... Nope. I'm going to butcher this name. I'm not doing this today. I have come to see the great exhibition all the way from my home in Bohemia. Yep, I definitely forgot about this kid. Was that Draco Malfoy Blue, please? I'm very rich. Inspector Gina Lestrade, Scotland Yard. I'm a great detective. Even Airlock Sholmes agrees. I was on security duty at exhibition, and I got to go up in one of them balloons. It was amazing. Gina again. But she did mention that she'd seen the disaster from up in a balloon, actually, didn't she? And she clearly loved every minute of it. There were 3 balloons flying near the public experimentation stage when the incident occurred. 2 of these witnesses were in such balloon at the time and saw events unfold from the skies above. You make it sound like they were in the clouds. It was only an altitude of circa 60 feet, very low. Well, you can't see nothing if you fly too high, can you? 60 feet, about 18 meters then.
Thank you for your introductions. Now, you will give your formal testimony to the court. Kindly describe exactly what you witnessed, especially those of you who had a vantage point above the stage.
The view from 60 feet above. It was an incidente terrible. Lord have mercy. I'm only grateful that my balloons were not damaged. There's this huge bang from the stage, and then the next second, another bang in the sky besides us. And from amidst this smoke, a cage appeared out of nowhere. The cage fell from the sky like a stone and crashed into the crystal tower. I didn't get a good look inside the cage, but no one went near it after it crashed into the tower.
A most extraordinary collective amount, I must say.
Could I just clarify something? There's a detail in the witness's testimony that I've not heard any mention of until now. Specifically that there were 2 explosions. More precisely, 2 explosions in 2 separate places, yes. When the demonstration began, the balloon carrying the 2 witnesses was around here. There were other balloons in the air nearby at the time, carrying other passengers as well, to be clear. Then, as power was supplied to the machine for the demonstration, the first explosion occurred. The so-called bird cage that contained the victim disappeared from the stage, and a moment later,
The second explosion occurred directly adjacent to this balloon carrying the witnesses. The birdcage appeared at the site of the explosion, subsequently to pummel it down into the crystal tower.
I was very surprised. Suddenly a cage appeared before my eyes. There's a person inside. It's the blast vault. So hard, but I didn't want to miss a scene. So I kept my eyes wide. He's still giving this man coins for balloons. I still have lots of money.
Precisely. Who is this curious infant? I'm told he is a young noble of Bohemian royalty. Apparently, he disguised himself in order to steal unnoticed into the Great Exhibition.
Shah, I am here in London on a sightseeing trip viz my elementary school.
We will have the benefit of a child's point of view in the testimony.
Do we really need that? When I remove my mask, this is what I look like.
Ah, yes, I see. A delightful face, I'm sure.
If you call that delightful. Shah, everybody says so.
I don't know who everybody is, but everybody ain't me. Great disguise, then. The point is, the testimony of these witnesses further substantiates the facts for the court. Namely, that despite ending in an explosion instantaneously, kinesis was successfully demonstrated. And furthermore, that until the arrival of the police, no one approached the crystal tower where the victim fell. Therefore, only the accused, who was with Mr. Assman on the stage, could possibly have committed the murder. Yes, thank you, counsel. The prosecution's views on the matter are quite clear. So the defense's cross-examination now, please.
Yes, my lord.
He really is, Kidder.
Granted, remind you, he had a cape on before he tossed it off. So he's burning up in this courtroom. The view from 60 feet above. There were 3 balloons flying above the experimentation stage at the time, I understand. See, all 3 of them. My bellissimi Bombini. They were very popular signal, but some people will pay £10 for one ride. 10 pounds? That's more than my annual stipend. 20 pounds a month. That is in my pocket money.
Royals have all the luck. Shut up, rich kid.
I got up there for free, I did. Played the old, I work for Her Majesty's police card, you know?
Detectives have all the luck. We don't speak about Gina's methods of getting freebies.
If they're so popular, why would you only be operating such a small number of balloons, though? Because if I had too many in the skies, they would crash, or they could crash into each other.
The operators for balloons were decided by lots, with the operator manning a particular area.
See, in the zone above, public experimentation stage is the most profitable. The other impersonations, they hate me.
Thank you, witness. I think the court has a clear picture of the arrangements for balloon rides at the exhibition. Perhaps we could hear more about what you actually witnessed of the incident.
Right. I can fill you in there, my lord.
So you actually saw the accident happen from in the air?
Yep. Isn't it amazing what a detective gets to do, eh? I'm telling you, Odo, being a lawyer's a mug's game. You should join the force and we can go flying together.
You know me so well. Yes. Well, anyway, could you tell us exactly what you saw, do you think?
Everything. We saw everything because we were up above it all.
What the fuck?
That dodgy cove climbing into that cage, and that dodgy professor pulling them levers. Ain't that's what's happening? That's when there was that massive bang, and the cage disappeared, just like that.
Are you describing the moment the subject's body was decomposed by the electricity, I believe?
I didn't know what to make of it, but then there was another bang right in the ear. I looked around and there was a huge great fireball right next to us in the sky. There ain't nothing there before. Care to elaborate? So... Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Midnight Dragon Cove. Hope you enjoy your stay. Master Gods, does your memory of the day differ? My teacher at elementary school said that's when you meet Zivern for the first time. Should always use your full name. Ah, yes. What was it again? I'm not saying that name. You cannot pay me enough to say that name. What's good, Jaden? How are you doing? How's your Saturday treating you so far? Just the 4 names, then? The point is, do you have something to say? So I'm going to add in response to Detective Gina Lestrade's last remark, perhaps? I'm doing pretty well. I'm literally just vibing and just trying to have a good time with just reading through, well, getting through the rest of the Great Ace Attorney series, but it's been a chill day for the most part. Don't know if those vibes will change, but we'll see where it goes, but I hope you're doing well.
Oi, get it right, Odo. It's Inspector Lestrade.
Why does everyone have a problem with how I address them at the moment?
That is not what I saw.
Oh?
Sure. There was a second explosion and it was right beside our balloons. That is true.
Oh.
Which is what I said, isn't it? 1 minute there was nothing. There was the next massive explosion. My teacher at elementary school said that when someone else is speaking, you are rude enough to interrupt, you will have the most awful life imaginable.
Okay. They're supposed to be German from judging by their name. Are all Bohemians brought up to be so joyful? And I don't know where all these balloons that he keeps ending up, because he's paid for like 3 balloons so far.
Just before the second explosion happened next to our balloon, I clearly witnessed a green balloon flying in the sky.
A green balloon?
You what? I never saw nothing like that. Well, I did. I saw it, and you can't say I didn't. I will complain to the council. I will cry and scream. My testimony is the truth. I am Bohemian.
Okay, he's a spoiled brat.
You cannot say it's a lie. That is not allowed. Playing the bleeding royalty card, are we? Typical.
Says the orphan who likes to remind people she works for Her Majesty's police.
In that case, young man, I must ask you to amend your formal testimony. In the interest of cordial national relations between Great Britain and Bohemia.
A green balloon, you say? Are you sure about that?
Of course I am. I am a proud Bohemian prince. All the questions are making me boring.
I think you mean bored.
Ah, English is very annoying. The language of my countrymen is far superior.
What? Ragazo? It is very wrong to lie.
Lie?
Flying balloons never explode. For the same reason the planets never explode. It is logical. What? Please tell me that doesn't mean logical. I think it does.
If you insult me, you insult all Bohemia.
I don't like this, brat. My die.
I will have the army come and shoot.
Ooh. All right then. I didn't know, Pop. Here you are, Your Highness. If only all international incidents were so easily resolved. Now that's the peaceful relations Now that peaceful relations have been restored here in the courtroom, perhaps we could return to the testimony. Did you also see the moment that the cage materialized? Yeah, and you don't have to correct me. I mean, it is what it is, but I'm glad that you like the name. Did you also see the moment that the cage materialized, Mr. Loon? No, I did not see the explosion myself. However, did you see that actually happen? And no, in reality I did not. I saw it after it hit the tower. There was a grand confusion around the stage. I ran to see what had happened. I was terrorized by the idea that one of my balloons had crashed. I suppose they are his livelihood. But when I looked up into the sky, all my precious balloons were still there.
I saw it though. I saw it slam into the tower after all. I am a detective now.
So you have. Then tell us what you saw, Inspector Lestrade.
That's what I'd like to hear.
Nah, Callie can stay. Welcome in, Callie. How are you doing? Was it you who gave the order to keep people away? But someone else can go to bed.
Eh? You said, Odo. Oh, could it have been me? I was up in the balloon, weren't I?
Right.
So, cause I weren't available, it was the boss who had leg over there.
Blue, please.
He was getting shoved and kicked all over by the panicking spectators as he tried to seal off the scene. It was a real sight to behold, I can tell you. Amazing!
Poor Inspector Gregson.
So anyway, I couldn't see the cage. That was because of all the smoke. And I didn't really want to see, to be honest. I was scared out of me wits.
Keep it together, Inspector. The prosecution really is asserting that the demonstration was genuine. But what if it was actually some kind of switch-around trick instead? That would mean that the victim was never actually on the stage in the first place. The two explosions would have thrown everyone watching into a panic for sure. I think I need to find out more about what exactly people saw at the time. So, it was a terrible accident. Grateful that your balloons were not damaged. Heard a bang. It was a green balloon that was next to ours. Okay. I didn't get a look inside the cage, but no one went near it after it crashed into the tower. Not book series. Blue, please. I feel like it's whatever this kid had to say. But I don't know. Would we present this? I don't know if this is the thing that we need to present. Watch me get penalized. Oh boy. What did Ryunosuke say before I do the thing? Prosecution really is asserting that the demonstration was genuine, but what if it was actually some kind of switch around trick instead? So, right. I feel like it's that piece of green cloth, because that's the only thing that's sticking out to me. What did Gina say? Okay. Let's just try. Nope, I'm getting penalized. I figured. I know that has some relevance. But that was not it. That's fair. That's a fair assessment. I'm sorry, Judge. Green balloon, you say? Okay, so we already pressed on this, which is what I thought. Balloons never explode, blah, blah, blah. But where would the switch around part come into play? He had a paper cut and was being over dramatic about it. Hi, Gorum. Welcome in. How's your Saturday treating you so far? And yes, I'm staying hydrated, so you cannot scream at me. But how are you doing? You can scream at me? Now, Gorum, please. I'm trying to figure out what this contradiction is. Because I don't have anything else that would prove things happen. Saturday is going well as it can. I've already seen thick water, if that's the case. Oh. So, do we present the crossbow? I'm so lost. So let me go ahead and save, because I see my guessing is not doing all what it needs to do today. And I don't need to game over and have to do all this dialogue again. Nope. Man, I am just fucking up today. It's fine. You may be a little tipsy. What you sipping on, Goro? Yo, Laz! Thank you so much for the raid! Yo, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Midnight Dragon Cove. Hope you enjoy your stay. Laz, how was your stream? And also, Raiders, hello, welcome in. Hi, I'm Blazette Midnight. I'm a Dragon VTuber here on Twitch, and we are streaming the great Ace Attorney Chronicles. So, it's a chill vibe. Yes, it's going well. Kyo, it's going well. I've actually played this game offline, so I know exactly what happens. It's just I am messing up with guessing what I need to press on at this point in time. But if you need to raid and run, I completely understand. Your physical and mental health comes first and foremost. So please take care of that. But this is a chill stream today. So if you want to, just vibe, lurk, leave me on as background noise, white noise, I greatly appreciate it. But if you need to go, by all means, thank you for dropping by. I really do appreciate it. But what were you playing, Laz? And also, I hope stream went well. Stream was really nice. Had a great time today. Nice. We love to hear it. But Ace Attorney is going somewhat well, but I've already gotten penalized twice, so I'm just like, what the hell? Because I don't know what to press on. Leaf Blower Idle game? What is that? Is this another simulation game? I've seen the Power Wash game, and that one seems like a good time. I don't know what to press on. Right, Goro? I know my VTuber sis has been playing that, and it's always nice to vibe in her stream when she plays that game. Well, future VTuber sis, I should say. You have the great Ace Attorney in your backlog still. Kia, I need you to hop to it. Play it. Along with the classic series. Have you played through the trilogy yet? Because I know Onsta is also playing through this game right now, and I hope she's enjoying it. I've been peeking it every now and then whenever she pulls it up, but it's a really good game, and I highly recommend this particular Ace Attorney game for both newcomers and folks who are veterans of the Ace Attorney series. It's like the chillest game ever. You just move around and push leaves off the string. Oh! I might have to peep this VOD because that seems interesting. Pop is sick. They had a migraine and they haven't eaten and they should probably go to bed. But, that's neither here nor there. But yet they're telling other people to go to bed. You only beaten Apollo Justice in the series? That's the one game that I haven't played, Kyo. That's the only game that I have not played outside of like the Miles Edgeworth games. But I hope Apollo Justice goes well. Just mute the leaf blowing game and just put music in chat. Yeah, I might have to peep the VOD because that sounds like a good time. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to figure out what I need to actually press on. This one I might have to look up because I don't want to get penalized more than enough times to like get me a game over. I haven't seen the DLC. What's in the DLC, Kidder? Is it just like more areas to wash, or is it just like something else that happens with it? Thank you, Keo. Wait, is this your first time seeing my new model? Let me see. Yes. Game also has challenges you can do to increase your power, but they are infuriating. Oh. So it does have like some moments where it's just like, it's like your typical game where you're trying to essentially, I guess, accomplish some sort of goal, it sounds like. But that's interesting. You've seen it on Twitter, but not on stream yet? Gotcha. Well, yes. This is the new model. Sorry, I'm looking up a guide real quick. I don't know. Where this one would be. I think it's this. Yeah, it is this one. Don't care about that. Oh no. Oh, this is how it has it split up. Yo, why? Don't attack me with my ex. Also, lore-wise, if y'all didn't know, that is my ex. If you do Zaddy or Daddy or Dragon Daddy, you can see how that came about for those of y'all who missed my presentation. So, there you go. Fun facts about Blaze. Thank you, Salem. Blue. Dragon Daddy. Exactly, Cassie. Also, hi, Cassie. Welcome in. Give me a second. I'm like looking up a guide because this game is going to get me killed. Because I've already... Which one is this one? No, we're past that.
Hello.
How are you doing, Cassie? How's your Saturday treating you? No, it's not this. Okay, so that's about Albert. I don't care about Albert. I do care about this. I swear to God, if I have to like press on another statement. What? Right. Right. At 1? What the fuck? Are you kidding me? What does he even say? Oh my god. That would make sense. Alright, cool. Pretty okay, had good breakfast, and now just kind of bored and procrastinating, messing with the form some more. I hope that goes well for you, Cassie. There we go. Oh my god. You know, it makes no sense as to like why you have to present certain things at certain parts in this testimony, but we pushed it. You asked Jar about Dragon Daddy. Oh man. I saw he went live, what was it, yesterday? He's been streaming a lot of like writing content from what I can see. You said that all 3 of the balloons you had operating at the time were undamaged. See, that is correct. If they had been caught in the explosions, it would have been terrible. I wonder if you might know what this is. I think it may be, see, part of a balloon. A burnt piece of fabric of the envelope. Sorry? The envelope? Pardon. That is a large round part of the balloon which becomes filled with hot air. It is made from very thick fabric lined with rubber. You do not want to rip when you are in the sky. You do not want it to rip when it's in the sky. Just as I thought. This piece of cloth was found near the experimentation stage, in other words, as Master Gotts testified. Isn't it? Thank you, Les. I tried to keep it basically tailored towards like both, you know, stuff I experienced in real life, kind of set in a metaphorical type of way, but also incorporate 2 pieces of art that I greatly appreciate. One is obviously from Pokemon and Game Freak, which is in my hands right now. And then the other one is inspired by, I can never say their name, but they are on Instagram, and they are the ones who posted a whole bunch of DILF content. If you don't know what DILF stands for, I'm sorry for you, but they essentially paired up, like, you know, old school Cartoon Network dads, like Johnny Test, Father from Kids Next Door, and a couple of other like dads that you see from different 90s, 2000 eras cartoons. And so they did a Bowser Gajinka, and I saw that, and I was like, oh, I like this design. I like this very much. So, yeah. They're actually on Twitter, too. Let me see if I can pull up their Twitter real quick. Because they post a lot of great content, if you don't know of them. But the artist is literally in my lore, if you look at it. And if my computer will actually load. Oh my God. There they are. Oh wait, hold up. They got commissions? Yo, I might have to sneak up in there, depending on what they're selling. But that be them. They do a very nice Bowser Gajinka. And they are hooked on Father and Johnny Test's dad having a thing, which I'm not gonna lie, the art of them is quite nice. There's the Bowser. There it is. I have this shirt. I have this shirt. This is a great shirt. I'm sorry. I'm taking a minute to gush over their art because I love their art. It's excellent. It's fantastic. I love them. I appreciate them. And they gave me permission to use that Bowser's likeness in my lore. So you cannot come for me. I have written proof from them giving me the permission to do so. So I appreciate them. I did not realize they made this post a while back. There we go. A green balloon did indeed explode that day. Eh? If all the balloons in the sky above the experiment stage belong to you, Mr. Loon. Let me put it here. Then your statement that they were all undamaged clearly contradicts the evidence. I'm not reading all of this. This is going by too quickly.
The instantaneous kinesis did occur, but after the explosion on the stage, the point of the materialization shifted to the location occupied by a balloon. Causing the balloon to explode? Yes, imminently plausible. An unfortunate traffic accident, as it were, but it changes nothing about the pertinent facts.
This I cannot accept. Why not, Mr. Loon? You're suggesting that I am a liar. That person's died in a balloon incidente.
There's no need to get fired up, Mr. Loon. The victim was the sole fatality that day.
That's right, and I prove it. Loon is not a liar. There is no such balloon in the sky. It is non possible.
You're saying it's impossible? Why? This court has more important matters to discuss than the number of balloons that were operating that day.
Gorham, I hate that you said it like, oh, it's fine. Everything's fine. Just one person died that day. Just like how that truck driver in Spider-Man died yesterday. It was just a little accident. He was fine in another timeline where I saved him. But we can't ignore the fact that nobody appears to have known anything about this other balloon until now. My lord. The defense calls for further testimony from Mr. Loon. Blue, get out!
I concur. There is clearly more to the truth here than meets the eye. It's imperative that we clear up the issue of the phantom balloon, I feel. Witness, you will give supplementary testimony about the balloons you were operating at the exhibition.
Ah, grazie,
my lord.
The sad part is, Salem, I was watching Sheppy play earlier today, and Sheppy had told me something because I had missed it. And when he told me the thing that had happened in Ghosts, I was like, oh no. I see why everyone was mad at me on that Fable day. Because it's almost like I'm reliving this moment. Even though I didn't do anything this time. Oh. As I said, Loon is no liar. Every balloon I had in the sky landed safely. No, it didn't. All three of my balloons were carrying passengers. If they fell to the ground in an explosion, what a catastrophe. I don't know what you're talking about, Salem.
But you can't get away from the fact that a burnt-up bit of cloth was found at the scene, can you? The coppers at the yard reckoned it was probably some debris thrown from the explosion on the stage.
I'm not saying that. My balloons have the red and blue zigzag stripes anyway. Okay.
So your assertion is that the balloon this child saw was not one belonging to you.
See, exactamente. If he did saw a balloon in the first place, I do not like the sound of it. It's very bad for business. I have a good mind to sue the land of Bohemia.
You attack us, we shall fight back. Well, we will fight back. It will be for our own war.
What happened to all-out war? Mr. Loon certainly doesn't appear to be lying, but that doesn't change the fact that the testimony and evidence are contradictory here.
The defense is unable to find fault with the witnesses' statements. The court must consider them the truth. Think long and hard on that, my learned friend.
The situation has clearly changed now. I have to get to the bottom of what happened here, no matter what it takes.
Counsel, you may now cross-examine the witnesses.
You couldn't just have forgotten one, maybe?
Signor, I might not notice if I was given 100 lentils and one was missing.
Well, then why would you claim? You've been claiming that none of your balloons exploded this entire time, but now you're saying that you wouldn't have noticed? But we were talking about 3 enormous balloons. But do you believe I could make a mistake about something so grand and expensive? Yes, absolutely. Like, seriously. Now you want lentils? Oh, hi, Shin. Welcome in. How's your Saturday going? And also, hi, Digi. Welcome in. How's your Saturday going? I kind of want some lentils, too. And I do have some on hand. It's just, I think I need to get some veggie broth. Only just because the ones that I have downstairs probably past its prime, and I don't want to risk it by opening up those boxes and trying to soak those. It's going okay. You're going to get you some food. Ooh, what kind of food are you thinking about, Jen? I took the liberty of having Inspector Gregson check this gentleman's warehouse. I have the report here. It clearly says a total of 3 balloons. Do we see that? Do we see that in the photo by chance? Because I only see 2 from this. I don't know if that matters that much, but still.
Alright, that part, Goro. Ugh.
Hope you enjoy your stay. You're okay? Your guest's still feeling a bit ill? Oh no. Yeah, that's right. You said you were feeling sick the other day. Have you taken anything for it? Like any kind of meds and stuff? To try and like fight it off? But I hope you feel better though. Like get you some rest, get you some hydration, and just, you know, treat yourself to something nice. Whether it be food-wise or some other things.
Sheppy! I was just talking about you. How are you, Sheppy?
How's your Saturday treating you? How was the rest of Ghosts? I was lurking in there for a while. And I hope the sniper game went well, because I don't know what was happening. I just know I saw plenty of eyeballs shot out, and that was it. Y'all take care of yourselves or I'm eating. Salem, please, no violence.
Yes, I was talking about little you, our favorite fox boy and my VTuber brother. I was.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about it, but still. I'm not gonna rehash what we were talking about. It wasn't about you, it was more so about me, so don't worry about it, Sheppy. I didn't expose you. I promise. I would never do that. No, I take that back, because I would do that. But it's out of love. How goes the stream? It's pretty chill for the most part, Toby. Thank you for asking. We're just, basically, I'm just voicing the characters of, you know, one of my favorite visual novels in series, which is the Ace Attorney series. So, I'm just vibing, just having a great time. And then there was violence earlier, but yeah. Exactly what Gorham said. Thank you. Thank you, Gorham. Get pop. Get pop, please.
It would appear no mistakes have been made then.
What is white sumo? Surely Miss Lestrade could have been sent for such a menial task.
What, me? I'll tell you what I told the boss. East End kids like me can only count up to 2. Obviously that ain't true, but the boss bought it and said, I have to go himself in that case.
Ha. You completed the sniper game, did a lot. Oh, so you actually beat it. How long is that game, Sheppy? Out of curiosity. Because again, I had no idea what was happening. I just know that you were just shooting folks left and right. So. Wow, not this, Toby. Gorham, please. Fun Hotler Challenge 2? What is this? I'm gonna have to peep the VOD. Because I had no idea what was going on in that game. But how far did you get in Ghosts without spoilers, Sheppy? It would be quite a catastrophe if they fell to the ground for any reason, I think. On that note, Mr. Loon, tell me. Oh, what is it that keeps these balloons in the sky? I'm not saying that. Sorry? Ryunosuke goes through enough dealing with Van Zeeks. That's like asking, why does a candle burn bright? I don't get the analogy, but sure. It burns bright because it burnt. No, that makes absolutely no sense. And a balloon flies because it flies. What else? No, get out. Get out. That made absolutely no sense. Exactly, just don't know. It's about 6 hours, you think? And then again, it was meant to be a stealthy. Oh. Well, I'm proud of you. Both you and I have 0 stealth. So. I appreciate it. They're talking about, I think, this sniper game that they were playing, Callie. I don't know why he was in that game. Like I said, I'm gonna have to peep the bot because I don't know what was going on. I just know people were losing their face. That's about it. I don't think so, Pop. Z hasn't, at least. But they had plenty for her Lokshomes. And Salem has come up, yeah, obviously, with the name. For sure. Because everyone's thirsting after him, but at the same time. I don't appreciate him because he's just sitting there with racist undertone comments towards Ryunosuke. There are 2 types of flying balloons, hot air balloons and gas balloons. Hot air balloons work the principle of hot air being less dense than cold air. That is me, Gorham. Whereas gas balloons derive their lift by using a gas that is lighter than air. See, my balloons are filled with a magic gas, I believe. Hydrogen. Lighter than air, but highly explosive. Good lord! I do not permit smoking of the cigarettes in any of my balloons. The magic gas does not like fire. I would assume so, but still. Even a small spark of static electricity could cause the entire balloon to explode. What's the matter with you, Signor? All that comes out of your mouth is explosion, explosion. Well, what do you think? Because there's an actual explosion that happened on the scene. I tell you, my balloons are perfectly safe. They have to be, or I cannot eat. Well, starve then. I don't give a damn. None of my balloons exploded that day. I am completely sure. But if you still say that is what happened, you must show me the proof. Alright, so Mr. Loon had 3 balloons in the air that day. If none of them were damaged, then what was the one that exploded? You did a lot of side missions in Ghosts. You think it'll be story stuff next time? Bet. But I hope it went well. I'm still mad that I missed that one scene that happened that I'm not going to talk about again. But I still feel for those babies. The Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, the samurai one. I'm surprised to find the piece of fabric still at the scene, actually. Didn't you search the area surrounding the stage for clues?
Nah, I'm not into picking stuff up on the ground, me. Always works out better. Diving into people's pockets instead.
Oh. So much for the new career path.
Mind you, the boss was on his knees picking up all kinds of rubbish from the floor. Thing is, though, the cage went crashing into the Crystal Tower, didn't it? So that's where most of the investigation was going.
Oh, Gina's a huge scammer. She's a pickpocketer reformed into a detective now. Even so, I would have thought someone from Scotland Yard would have gathered it up as evidence. Yes, she did, Sheffy, and she's supposed to be a detective. Mind you, she's a detective now, but she just admitted it. Yes, reformed in quotation marks.
Claude, listen to you. You're stumbling across a bit of balloon and suddenly you're the best investigator in the world.
Pardon?
Well, you ain't got a badge, have you? Like this one. I could arrest you with this one if I wanted to.
I know exactly who you're talking about, Pop. Yo, I miss Peaches. Hi, Jay. Welcome in. How's your Saturday treating you? I wouldn't put it past her.
Come to think of it, there was talk of some scorching on the ground at a meeting we had about the investigation.
Oh, nice, Jay. Which monster are you hunting? Both game and actual monster in the game. There was considerable damage to the stage and surrounding area, wasn't there? Rise and a bunny? Gotcha. I hope the hunts go well.
Yeah, some of the cubs were watching the experiment were caught in the blast and injured. Good job the old contraption didn't keel over, eh?
I hadn't even considered that. It seems there was great panic after the incident occurred. Nevertheless, the police shouldn't have missed a torn piece of envelope from a balloon. I mean, you say this, but we've seen countless of times where evidence was missed, Fanzeeks. And then we find out later on in this court case that your folks weren't doing their job. Inspector Gregson can expect repercussions.
Like me swiping all his fish and chips, eh?
So you agree that you also steal food from that man? The man's sole pleasure, exactly! None of this matters. That scrap of balloon envelope means nothing, yet. You go get other monsters to fight monsters? You mean the color is wrong? Si, senor. I do not have any green balloons in my warehouse. And yet a piece of green cloth was found at the scene, and it's unmistakably from a balloon. Oh, so now you're sweating. Well, I do not know how that can be. For the sake of the argument, let's say that a green balloon did explode above the stage. You couldn't therefore conclude that it happened on the day in question. I mean, you could, theoretically. Yo, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Midnight Dragon Cove. Hope you enjoy your stay. I would hope not, kid. I would hope not. But also, welcome in. How's your Saturday treating you so far? Goro. You couldn't therefore conclude that it happened on the day in question. Why not? There have been recreational balloon flights over Hyde Park
operating from before the Great Exhibition. One could have exploded on some earlier date, unfortunate, as I'm sure you would agree. You believe it may have been from earlier balloon accident that predates the exhibition?
I hope you're doing well, but I'm vibing. I'm literally just basically on here streaming and vibing and reading through dialogue for a visual novel that I enjoy. But I hope you're having a good time so far, Nalan. We're glad to have you. His wig is flying. I'm glad it's his wig and not mine. Salem, don't you do anything. See, exactement. As the senior says, it is not from one of my balloons. Clearly. Oh, the baby's upset. Is something wrong? I'm not saying your name, baby. I'm really not. You finish this bottle of whiskey and now want more, but that means going downstairs. Do it, Gorham. Treat yourself. Treat yourself to a little more. Just a little. Don't get out of control. But I'm also an enabler, so you might not want to listen to me. It was on the tip of my tongue.
Ja, something is very wrong. I know what I saw. There was a green balloon there. I swear it all over Behemoth.
You can speak as much bad language as you like, but it changes nothing. If you do not have evidence, then I must tell your parents to punish you, eh? But I do have evidence. Perhaps we'll let the judge decide when it comes to punishments.
Evidence? What is the evidence?
To give a simple example, young man. A photograph, for instance. Some tangible proof of what you claim.
Well, I didn't. Well, why didn't you say so sooner? I have the photograph here.
Good gracious.
What? You have a photograph?
I had not been up in a balloon for a while, so I was very excited.
I dig. How are you? Oh,
I took lots and lots of photographs. Of course, the Crystal Tower of the Bohemian exhibit of the streets of London, of the artist seller, the balloon.
In the instantaneous kinesis experiment, did you take a picture of that?
Sure, one picture.
Really? You did take one? Of course he has the evidence for it. Hi, Paz. Welcome in. How are you? How's your Saturday treating you so far? Fresh off work and ready for some bullshit? Ayy, we love to see it. But I hope you get a chance to unwind for the night, Tig. Also, what is everybody's plans for the night? I honestly have none, except for like maybe gaming with some folks later on. We'll see. I haven't decided yet, but that's pretty much what my night is looking like. Either that or I'm just unwinding. I'm probably going to watch like Maleficent 2 later on, because that's still on the back burner of me to watch. This child threatened to start an international incident. He'd be the first to start it too. He would create a whole war just in court. You're doing pretty good today? Hey, we like to see it. I'm glad you're vibing, but yeah, we're just vibing and chilling in the Great Ace Attorney stream. So I'm just reading dialogue while you guys do other things and chat and lurk and all that other stuff. Okay, you got more whiskey, but you have a question for you, Blaze. What you got, Gorham? Gonna play Xenoblade and then sleep? Hey, wait, how far are you in Xenoblade, Blue? Also, I didn't know you started that. Just a little more? So I say either a quarter of a cup or half a cup. No more than that. if I have to, like, you know, help you decide what a little more whiskey is, I'm gonna go with that one. Okay, you gotta go eat dinner, Blaze. If you don't get back in time, hope you have the great rest of the stream. Thank you, Keo. I appreciate you dropping by, and I hope you enjoy your dinner. Also, you have to share with the rest of the class of what you ate the next time you come through, but it's good to see you. Your friend lets you borrow her copy, so you finally get to play. Oh, nice. Very nice. You shall go have a half a cup then? I'm proud of you, Gorum. Show restraint. But yeah, we're just vibing here. Never mind that. Can you show us that photograph? Look at this photograph. Of course.
And then you will see. You will see that I'm not lying. That I really did see a green balloon.
Oh, you actually captured the moment that that balloon got hit. Like right before it got hit. Because what else would that thing that's darting next to the balloon be?
Well, I see you all are too shocked to speak.
Yes, I think shocked is indeed the word, young man.
So, perhaps you cannot see that is a green balloon from the photograph, but that is not my fault! That is not the fault of the stupid person!
Oh, damn. I'm not doing the crying. He's doing too much right now. I'm sorry. I ain't got the energy or spoons to do so. As one... That is one very bohemian sounding cry. I don't know what a bohemian sounding cry would sound like outside of its textual representation here.
Very well. The court will accept this photograph as evidence.
Photograph of the balloon has been entered in the court record.
It's not my fault. It's the fault of the person who made the camera.
Well, never mind. I'm sure you have plenty of wonderful sepia memories to take home with you. In any case, when exactly did you take that photograph? I hate this. Imagine your molars being created by AI. That's wild. We do, Sheppy. We do. Don't ask too many questions because we've seen a whole, like, someone in the jury right now has a whole gun in court. We've seen a man on the jury with a knife. I can't remember if you were there for that one, Sheppy, but we've seen a man love on a knife. And, you know, Ryunosuke has had this katana on his hip for the longest time. So we don't question the kind of weaponry that's in this courtroom. Oh, and I forgot there was a bazooka in court at one time, too. He's married to that knife. I don't know how you can do that, Tig. No, I'm asking the questions. How is that happening? How is that happening? Because I'm very afraid to know how that happens with that man. Thank you, Goron. Keep hounding. Remember a lot of wine throwing last time he was here? Yes, he's still throwing bottles of wine. And you know what? What the wild part is, Sheppy? He had the audacity to blame it on us. And he spends, you know, an undisclosed amount of money on those wine bottles. And yet he still is just like, man, and you make me waste all this wine in court. Such a shame. You the one tossing it, my guy. Like, seriously? You gonna put that on us? What goose? There's no goose in this game. I can, Goro. I can drink some right now. I've had my fill. Now I'm good. There's what's her face, the small child with Shomes that has all. Yes, Iris. Iris has the whole, you know, bazooka that she sometimes brings out, but at the same time, Gina had it too for a moment. But luckily, she is not in her possession anymore, from what I understand. Thank you, Goro. You don't say.
When I pressed the shutter release, there was a very loud bang. And a hot one rushed over my face.
That means the balloon exploded. This photograph was taken a split second before the explosion occurred. Well, if you ask me, this black and white photograph changes nothing. No, it changes a lot. I could not give a flying fig. Lovely language you picked up, yeah. I didn't have anything to come back with that. As I thought, Mr. Loon's testimony doesn't quite add up. The young Bohemian boy claims to have seen another fourth balloon, but Mr. Loon vehemently denies the possibility. And it's hard to imagine the man in charge could be mistaken about the number that were in the air. Still, this inconsistency must tell us something, I'm sure. Okay. No liar, every balloon you had in the sky landed safely. All three of your balloons were carrying passengers if they fell to the ground. An explosion. What a catastrophe. She can't get away from the fact that a burnt up bit of cloth was found, right? Speaking of which, let me go ahead and save. Alright, Pop, get you some rest. Thank you for dropping by. He's the founder of Freddy Fazbear's. What? Ooh, that mustache guy? Is that who you're referring to, Tig? The coppers at the yard reckon it was probably some debris thrown from the explosion on stage.
Ooh, Popeye's biscuits.
Your balloons have red and blue zigzag stripes anyway. Is there anything that shows that in the photo that we just received? Just out of curiosity. I just want to look at it. Okay, we can't see any kind of pattern. The whole angry ass animatronic. Are you talking about this guy? Because I'm not seeing the animatronic part, but I'm assuming you mean him. Oh, man. Okay. All three of your balloons were carrying passengers if they fell to the ground. Okay. So, just so I'm not mistaken, there's nobody in that balloon. So, yes. Unfortunately, the photograph Mr. Gotts took can't tell us the color of the balloon. But it can tell us something else, something crucially important. What? It shows that the picture balloon wasn't carrying any passengers.
Oh, my goodness, you're right. But surely all the balloons would have been carrying passengers. There would be no sense in it otherwise.
See, they are for pleasure, for seeing the view. My balloons only fly with passengers. which tells us that the picture balloon isn't one of them. So when the incident occurred that day, there was a fourth balloon in the skies above the experimentation stage. The mysterious green balloon.
Dick, please.
I know nothing yet. I can only tell you one thing. If this balloon was not carrying passengers, then it was not one of mine. I'm mad his hat is pulsating. There are illegal tradesmen everywhere you care to look. Clearly, one such entrepreneur decided to capitalize on the opportunity presented by the Great Exhibition and managed to operate balloon flights on Mr. Loon's patch without him realizing.
See, the competizione, trying to steal my profits. I did not notice because of the experimental that went wrong on the stage.
This fourth balloon exploded at the very same moment Mr. Assman was beamed from the stage below.
Right, so them scraps that fell to the ground after and left them scorch marks. They didn't come from the stage at all. It was bits of the balloon raining down. Because no one was in it, it didn't get no attention.
Mysterious fourth balloon carrying no passengers silently floating over the experimentation stage. This photograph shows us nothing more. A stray balloon carrying no one and operated by some rough trader. Clearly it has nothing to do with this case. I don't know about all that. Sheppy, not you wanting to pop it! Just brains explode all over the courtroom and it's just like, well, we've killed a man. We didn't realize that was part of his head, but here we are. Committing a crime in court. Its relevance does elude me, I must say. The court has seen sufficient evidence and heard ample testimony already. The prosecution calls for this trial to be concluded. Oh, I forgot about the girl eating corn. Really? Have we really got to the truth yet? No. I can't let this opportunity slip away. The jurors' minds are made up, and not in our favor. What else can this photograph tell us? Is there nothing more we can learn from it? No, there's more. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, wait. Please don't give your decisions yet. The photograph from Mr. Gotts may well be hiding one more vital clue. What's that? Ooh, close your mouth. Well, past the point of mere possibilities. It's time for the definitives now, so tell the court. Pop and run? Damn, Sheppy. You trying to get away with murder? What exactly does this alleged clue in the photograph prove? The balloon's owner? The balloon's color? Yo, Baffa, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Also, welcome in, Raiders. Hi, if this is your first time here. Hi, I'm Blazette Midnight, a Dragon VTuber here on Twitch. And we are playing the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. But welcome in, Raiders. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Midnight Dragon Cove. Hope you enjoy your stay. If you need to raid and run, also please feel free. Your mental and physical health comes first, but I appreciate it if you do leave a lurk and you stick around, because this is literally just a chill, stream where I just do the voiceovers for the characters on screen and y'all just vibe and listen in. So we're not doing too much chaoticness outside of the cursed food that I showed on stream. And also, thank you for the head pats. I appreciate it. But Baffa, how was your stream? How's the rest of the stream? How far did you get in Fire Emblem? What is it? Engage? Are you liking it? Are you appreciating all the things? Have you lost anybody in your party, or are you playing on a casual mode? I believe. Because there's casual mode where I think nobody loses, stays dead in your party, and then like classic is just like, yeah, we want violence. This is a whole war. Everybody dying if they die. We recruited a new character and looks like a Starry the VTuber. Oh wow, very cool. Yeah, I've been seeing a couple of people play the Fire Emblem game, and it's made me want to pick it up and possibly play it as a Fire Emblem lover and, you know, Fire Emblem head myself. It's just, I was on the fence at first, but knowing that one, there's black people in it. There's black people in it, which warms my heart, and I need this. But also because I saw some of the mechanics and I'm just like, oh, this actually isn't, you know, that bad of a game. So casual mode, so you don't want permadeath, that's fair. I completely understand. I have to play classic because I like violence and I want a challenge when it comes to Fire Emblem games. I don't think I've ever played it on casual mode. So, but that's just me. That is literally just me because I just love Fire Emblem like that. It's Fire Emblem, but it's anime vs awakening ways. Oh yeah, for sure. Hi Jelly, welcome in. How are you doing? How's your Saturday treating you so far? You love it. I'm hoping I love it too if I pick it up, because it looks like it's a fun game, but I'm still just like, ugh. Let me hurt with my soul. No, don't do it. Also, so it ain't 3 houses, which is serious as fuck. Oh yeah, absolutely. So like, because this is also a determining factor, you still can like pair up with like different folks in your party. So does it still have like, you know, a mechanic where you can maybe make a child or something of that nature with whoever you pair up with on the field? Because I know that was the only thing that I really loved about Awakening, was you could actually make more recruits. Child is gone, you don't know why. Oh, that sucks. Also, DM, welcome in. How's your Saturday treating you? I don't know what's going on with like the tracking of my eye. Let me see if I can reconfigure that. Either that or I turn off this light, because I don't know what's going on. It's like bothering me now. Awakening can't hurt you. No, I mean, I played Awakening on lunatic mode. That's some true pain. Don't come for me unless you've played that game on lunatic mode. And I got pretty far. I suffered 3 hours at like 1 a.m. in the morning just to get through Awakening on lunatic mode. And lunatic mode, if you are unfamiliar with like the different levels of difficulty of Fire Emblem, it's like maddening mode. I didn't get to Lunatic Plus because I had to beat Lunatic first to get Plus, but I wanted a strong ass team, so I want the pain when it comes to Fire Emblem games. Your Saturday's good, by the way. Had some good food and a nap now. Now you're awake. Hey, we love to see it, Jelly. Also, what did you eat? If you don't mind me asking. You think because it's no time travel elements in the recent games, so no. Ah, I see. Okay, that makes sense. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out myself, because it looks like it's interesting, but I can't watch too much of it, only just because I don't want too much of the game spoiled for me. But so far from what I've seen, it's a pretty good game, stable game. Fried chicken spot known in your city? Was it Hattie B's? Because I think we have one here too. I haven't been to it, but everybody's been talking about like that being a great chicken spot. But I'm glad that you had a great time though, Bafa. And thank you again so much for sharing your community with me. I really do appreciate it. But go get you some rest, because I know you stay on the grind like me. And I know I'm probably going to be doing the same thing, staying up to 2 a.m. editing videos and whatnot, but at the same time, I really do appreciate the love, fam. We gonna get this black VTuber thing just rising. We dominating. This is our year, 2023. We coming in full force. It was called Jack, I don't know how to say that name. Pertles? Pertelelis? Pertisas? Pertitis? Need y'all to get your rest. You can't listen, but we also gotta move. I'm sorry. This is literally how I get my creative outlet going, is by editing videos and doing everything else. Because I had this whole conversation with Boo Boo about it, and he was just like, so you edit and you do like other things outside of stream and you work a full-time job. I'm like, yes, this is my hellhole. This is my life, because one, I like to suffer, and two, this is kind of my creative outlet right now. And I also need to like continue sanding down the gigantic yo-yo that I'm trying to put together for cosplay type stuff. So it's happening this month. It's happening. And also I need to like sew some things. So I'm trying to play catch up with my video editing, which I'm very close to. It's just, it's getting the best of me at the moment, but we're moving. We're trying. We're trying out here. Now you're watching Blaze at midnight? At midnight? Oh, Sheppy. Also, please, Sheppy, because I know it's late for you, get you some rest when you can. I don't want to keep you up too late, but if you want to fall asleep, by all means, this is a stream to do it, because it is literally just chill vibes and lurk vibes. If we ever talk, you'll tell you how to say it. Okay, thank you. Because I don't know how to say that last part. But I'm gonna have to look that up. Yes, it is midnight, Goro. Also, did you get your whiskey? Because I think you and Sheppy are like basically in the same kind of like time zone-ish era. I'm going to say, yeah, the cause of explosion. Good, treat yourself. We can reasonably assume that the pictured balloon was destroyed in the searing heat of the explosion.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. It was not my fault.
Yes, British time. You would assume UK? Gotcha. Evidently, because the birdcage from the kinesis machine materialized in the sky where it had been flying. Oh god. Oh, hang on. I knew something was going on. Give me a second. Alright, I'm back. And the balloon being filled with flammable hydrogen instantly and explosively ignited. No, that's not what happened. What?
It would appear that this photograph requires closer examination. Counsel, for the defense, you will highlight the location of this alleged clue in the photograph for the court.
Of course, my lord. If you look closely, it's plain enough to see. Hi, Hi Bear. I like your name. It's cute. Well, welcome in. How's your Saturday treating you so far? And what's shown is linked to another piece of evidence we have, in a way that leads to an unbelievable conclusion. That clue heavily suggests the real reason the balloon exploded is someone pooped on it. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm merely joking. Don't take me seriously. clue that heavily suggests the real reason the balloon exploded? This beam of light that's kind of like going towards it? The timing of this photograph can only be described as miraculous. Honestly, it really is. If you look, you'll notice there's a bright white line that appears to point directly at the balloon. Most likely a ray of light caught incidentally on the film. Your Saturday is good? That's good to hear. Also, that is a cute wiggly mo. Who is this? Look at the cute fox! It's so precious. That's such a cute wiggly mode. I love it. Is it a laser? Oh, we're about to find out what it is, Sheppy. It's not quite a laser, but it is something that was shot up there. Most likely a ray of light caught incidentally on the film. No, it's not that. Not it hit the balloon. I wouldn't be surprised. He probably does have that kind of throwing arm to like bust a whole, air balloon with how many wine bottles he tosses on a daily basis. Oop.
I'm afraid I can't see nothing of the sort.
If you look with a magnifying glass, my lord, it becomes clear what the nature of this bright line really is.
Goodness, what is that?
I mean, I don't know if it becomes any clearer, but it does, to Van Zeek's point, kind of looks like light.
Undeniably some flash of light, yes.
Oh, golly. Do. You think it might be lightning?
But it couldn't have been a finer day.
I believe we may be looking at fire.
That's not fire, sir.
A bolt of fire, heading straight for the balloon like an arrow.
There goes that gun again. Also, what is a bolt of fire? I feel like that would be a flame ball and not like, a direct, narrow, skinny-ass line that's going towards a balloon.
Indeed, even to my aging eyes, it would appear to be a flame of some sort. My ward, are you suggesting this flame struck the hydrogen gas that filled the balloon?
That's absurd. The balloon would have been 60 feet above the ground at the time. Right, that part, High Bear.
No flame could have possibly have reached such a height.
Actually, it's my opinion. A particular piece of evidence found at the scene reveals how that is exactly what did happen.
What evidence? If such evidence exists, Council, then, for goodness sake, present it, man. Which evidence explains this mysterious streak of flame that appears to be headed directly for the balloon?
Would it be maybe this crossbow? Possibly. This was found at the foot of the small ornament tree near the scene.
Good lord, is that a crossbow?
An arrow dipped in oil and set alight could have been shot from this weapon. Someone did all of that? Sheppy! Yo, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Midnight Drawing Cove. Hope you enjoy your stay. Some party's wizard shot a 5th level firebolt at it. I could believe that. That I actually could believe. Everything else, I don't know. I'm about ready to throw this case out. Sending a flaming arrow straight into a hydrogen-filled balloon. Yeah, that would make sense.
Are you suggesting that crossbow was used deliberately?
Blimey! You're right! That streak of light in the photo looks just like an arrow, doesn't it?
In the explosion of the balloon, it was... Yep. Not Gandalf, how could you? Wizards are indeed deadly. I miss D&D, man. I wish I had the time to play another D&D campaign, because I really do miss it. But alas, content creation and working a full-time job takes that away from me. And all I want to do is just create another, you know, random character to cause chaos in somebody's campaign. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Midnight Dragon Cove. Hope you enjoy your stay. Is the Loch Ness Monster? Stop. Don't blame it on Nessie. Nessie is sweet. Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Midnight Dragon Cove. Hope you enjoy your stay. Ooh, you're right, Salem. Yo, that'd be dope. Please, let me play as Blazette. Let me do that. Cause I have some thoughts in mind, but I cannot say them all. I cannot say them all at this time, but yes, I need that to happen. You're currently playing in 2 D&D campaigns, and you're running a Pathfinder games with possibly 2 more Pathfinders games coming. Nice, Gorum. I know you were talking about that the other day, so I hope those campaigns have been going well. And also, thank you, Tig, for reminding me. Yes, if you do !event, we do have a community challenge going on right now. It's no rush on it, but still, just to hit that goal, save up the points if you can, and distribute said channel points to that community challenge goal, because it is in celebration of my 1-year anniversary from VTubing. I may do a donathon, so depending on if we hit that actual goal, you guys get to basically contribute to things such as like personalized messages, getting me to play certain games, and it'll be, you know, a week-long celebration event, because that's about as much that I can get in terms of a time off from work. But that is what will be happening if we hit that goal. So feel free to distribute some points there. But that is the end of my announcements, and back to what the freak happened with this balloon. Very likely a result of the flaming arrow from this crossbow igniting the hydrogen gas inside it. Oh, don't be so dramatic, Fancies. You'll be fine. Order! Order! Council, this is an extraordinary supposition. If the aim was to cause the balloon to explode, the shooter could have used a gun, of course. However, there's an obvious reason why that would have been out of the question. You're putting your bet on Nessie. As for a VTuber campaign, I'm no expert and not... Oh! And not a VTuber, but are you happy to help where you can? Bet. I feel like that would be fun, because I feel like some VTubers models somewhat stems from D&D characters anyway. Because I know somebody had suggested, like, you know, if I was an electric dragon, which I'm not, but it did get, like, you know, some cogwheels churning in terms of other things around that, because now I need to play as this in a D&D campaign, but also it's just interesting how you can kind of, like, take that spin on your character, even if they aren't necessarily, like, you know, a D&D character. Dragonborn vibes from you? Yeah. Because someone was just like, you know, the blue vibe. It's literally just because I'm obsessed with blue. But I can see how someone could assume, like, oh, you know, you vibe with the whole electric, you know, dragon type vibe. I'm like, I could see that. I'm not, but I can see that. And it wouldn't be hard to, like, kind of, like, transfer those skills over just for, like, a D&D type campaign. The noise of the discharge. Of course. That's right. By using a crossbow, the projectile could be fired at the balloon silently.
Well, yeah, if someone had shot a gun off in the exhibition grounds, it would have caused a real panic.
With the big explosion, there was a very big panic anyway, no?
True. The worst part is I'm playing a blue dragonborn in one of the games from now. Oh! It has only just come to you. It's fine, Gorum. It's totally fine. Because I don't even know like all the classes and species that comes with D&D because I'm still fairly new to D&D. But the few times that I have managed to play that or like a tabletop RPG, it's been a great time and I've enjoyed myself and the people that I've played it with. I don't like this. I should be pleased to have found a plausible new explanation for all of this, but something feels wrong. Do you understand the implications of what you're saying, my Nipponese friend? If a flaming arrow did indeed hit the balloon, then obviously it would have exploded. And if the birdcage appeared from the cloud of smoke that ensued...
What? Wait a minute. What are you really saying here? I don't get it. Was the birdcage beamed up into the sky after all, or what?
My goodness me. Yes, Ryunosuke? Ah, now I understand. That's what that sinking feeling is about. I think there's a good chance that the birdcage was actually concealed inside the balloon all along. Oh! Wait, how would that work? How would that work? Like the cage in the balloon itself? Oh, hi Sin. Welcome in. How's your Saturday treating you? Because there's nothing in the basket. Like we saw that in this photo. There's literally nothing in this basket. Unless it's like lying down or something. Maybe that's it. Maybe they put it. Ah! Why? Cassie, why? Maybe they just lied a whole corpse in this balloon. Yo, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Midnight Dragon Co. Hope you enjoy your stay. We bunk because we care. I don't know about all that. There's a head pat redeemed too. And yet y'all bunk me. It's okay. I see when I'm not loved.
Aww. Thank you for the head pats. I appreciate it. But how's y'all Saturday treating you so far? Nessie is looking more and more plausible. Are they though? Are they? Because I don't know. Oh, thank you, Gorum. Because you know I gotta lube that larynx. That larynx. Make sure I stay hydrated with all the reading that I'm doing. Because good lord, this is murder on the throat. And I ordered some and I'm mad that I saw it late because otherwise I would have picked it up. But I ordered some mango hibiscus tea. From a creative that I watch who does a lot of interesting brews of teas, and it just arrived like maybe a few minutes before I went live, and now it's late because I can't go outside and go get that. I mean, I could, it's just I don't want to hop in my car and drive all the way up there in the dark just to get some mango hibiscus tea. So I have to wait till tomorrow to go pick it up, but I was looking forward to that tea and brewing that before stream today because this is probably the day that I'm going to need it the most since I'm doing a lot of reading. You have not hydrated yet, but you do have 2 glasses of water next to your bed before you climb into your bed and 1 for the morning. Good. I need you to definitely hydrate before you go to sleep because that's the one thing that I forget to do after I have alcohol is hydrate my life. And I regret it in the morning whenever I wake up and I just feel like a dried up raisin that has just lost all its soul and life out of it. You do always tell people you're violently affectionate? I can tell, Cassie. I can tell. Violent and without reason. I mean, I'm the same way. I am the same way. So this is why we vibe. Just nothing but chaos and violence. That's it. There is no peace. Peace? Who is she? Clearly not here.
Man. Anyway. Now that that's happened. Peace and whiskey? Right. What's peace? Some kind of food? Who knows? I'm just trying to figure out how a cage or a corpse or God knows what ended up in a balloon. There's no going back now. The horse is bolted. Let's assume, as I said, that the bird cage was hidden inside the green balloon from the start. On stage, when the experiment was started, the bird cage and the instantaneous kinesis machine disappeared in a cloud of smoke. At that moment, the flaming arrow was fired from the ground, causing the green balloon to explode and drawing the attention of the spectators to the sky above their heads. From amid the smoke, the hidden birdcage then appeared to fall down and crash into the crystal tower. Is this what we're claiming now? I think you'll all agree it's entirely plausible. The dark powers of Nessie? Y'all have so much faith in Nessie. Like, y'all really are just trying to make her out to be a criminal. And I kind of believe it. But at the same time, I'm gonna need some proof. We in the courtroom. That what I just described is the real truth behind the miraculous experiment carried out that day.
Good grief! This is ludicrous. What you've described is no science experiment. It's child's play. A contemptible display of stage magic. Both Mr. Sholmes and Iris said that the experiment was a scientific impossibility. In which case, this is the only way to explain what happened that day. In any case, the victim's body was found inside the birdcage in the Crystal Tower. If the instantaneous kinesis didn't take place, how do you explain that?
If I may put into words, as a man of magic myself, such apparent discrepancies can easily be explained by some simple deception.
Did juror number 3?
All that would be needed is a doppelganger, someone who looked very similar to the victim, Mr. Assman, and having this other man appear on stage to front the show as a body double.
Ah, yes, of course. So, in fact, Mr. Assman must have been inside the birdcage that was concealed inside the balloon right from the start. That balloon would have been filled with hydrogen. Anything inside it would have been scattered to the four winds when it exploded. No one would ever have embarked on such a risky venture.
Not necessarily. The explosive force of the balloon gas would very much depend upon the mixture ratio.
Is juror number 4?
Flying balloons are rarely filled with pure hydrogen, but a mixture of other gases, such as helium as well. Helium on its own doesn't explode, but by controlling the gas mixture ratio, the explosive force can be altered.
The mixture ratio?
Obviously, the victim's body would have suffered some burns that would be unavoidable. But not to such an extent as to render this whole obscene charade impossible.
So, this is what we're going with. You're not sober enough. Listen, I am sober enough for this lesson. However, I wasn't expecting to learn chemistry in this game, but yet here we are. Just learning a whole chemistry lesson in a Phoenix Wright game or Ace Attorney game. So everything that happened can be explained logically and scientifically. The explosion that engulfed the stage at the start of the experiment was no accident. It was all part of an elaborate deception to make it appear that instantaneous kinesis had occurred.
Well, goodness me.
If we accept that this is what happened, it means that the victim, Mr. Assman, was never present on the public experimentation to begin with. Nessie vaporized her witnesses? Oh my god. Grr. In short, he couldn't have been killed by the defendant who was on stage in full view the entire time. Oh. Also, I just realized the balloon guy just incriminated himself. Or it's like well, it's probably just an Easter egg, but if you notice the next time it pans over to him and his balloons, you see the green balloon that was apparently there, and then the other 3 zigzag balloons that should have been there as well. Like, I gotta give props to Capcom for that one. Lord Van Zieks can't credibly maintain the Professor Hairbrain is a suspect now. Nessie was the double. She used her magic to disguise herself as him. Damn, Nessie is powerful. Yo, hashtag Nessie. Nessie got some powers that we weren't expecting, but here she is, being a whole menace in an Ace Attorney crime.
Mr. Naruhodo, I appreciate your efforts. Thank you.
Professor?
But you can stop now. Just keep your mouth shut, please.
Sorry?
What's all this about, Mr. Hairbrain?
I, Albert Hairbrain, hereby confess that it was
me who stabbed Mr. Odie Osmond, not you admitting to stabbing this man. You really gonna put blood on your hands like this?
Yes, it was me, with my faithful friend and partner, Andrew the Screwdriver.
I hate that you gave this screwdriver a name. Like, go back to bed, honey. Please go back to bed. Nessie forcing him to confess. It's that dark magic, man. That dark magic overpowered him.
Order! 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 Defendant, explain this sudden confession.
Professor Hairbrain, what are you talking about?
It's what I've said all along. I must protect my hypothesis and my precious machine.
What?
You stand there and claim it was all a trick. All an elaborate prank, but where's your proof? No, you have to examine the machine if you wanted to prove it, but then it would all be over. My beautiful hypothesis would be laid bare. I mean, the indignity of it all.
You hate that his hair jiggles? That's the one thing that I cannot take my eyes off of. Like, it's just boing with his hair. It's clear that you drew the plans for the experiment, but you didn't actually build it. It's quite conceivable that you were duped, Professor. If you'll just...
Barack!
Yes?
I'll cooperate. I'll do what you say. I swear it. So please, ensure the Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act is adhered to and protect my creation.
No, please don't do this. Don't do it. Sir, don't do it. I know you're gonna do it.
Pray forgive the discourtesy of filling my hollow chalice at this critical juncture. Here's to my learned Nipponese friend.
What?
In his upcoming attempt to clarify the defense's position in the light of the accused's confession.
Gorum! Don't tempt him! crime of passion. Nessie was having an affair with the guy and Hairbrain snapped. Not this. Oh, not this. Please, not this. Nipple knees. Yes, nipple knees. I know you've heard of nipple knees. You know, those sharp, pointy things that you have, you know, on your legs. Nipple knees. Where's the lie? Where's the lie? Hmm? You don't have nipple knees? Who did that? Yo, thank you for the Ko-Fi dono. It was my nipple knees joke, wasn't it? Thank you. I'll be here all night. But no, thank you for the Ko-Fi donation. I appreciate it. You trying to get her to log off or take it? Listen, let me have this. Let me have this. Your alerts always catch you off guard. Listen, Cassie, I gotta keep you on your toes. How? What's a better way to keep everyone on their toes? With all the alerts. Only the best of alerts. I'm not drunk, I promise. Yo, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Midnight Dragon Cove. Hope you enjoy your stay. Listen, just let me have this. It scared me too, Callie. I'm not gonna lie, because that alert always plays loud in my ear, and I'm always like, what the fuck? I have this alert? Where'd this come from? I am totally drinking water, Goro. I am. You can trust me. I drink water, and only water. There's no alcohol in this.
I will have.
Oh! You should be glad it's not osmanthus wine. Or it could be. You never know. Not the potato water. No, take your time, Sheppy. Maybe potato water? Cassie, why do you want violence? No violence for you. It should be. Oh, speaking of which, I need to check to see if Sweet Hut has some more of that in stock at some point. Because every time I've gone there, they're just like, yeah, we're out of the osmanthus stuff. I'm like, let me have Zhongli's drink, please. I just want it. Had to come in, first time catching a stream. Hey, welcome in, DJ. How's your Saturday treating you so far? And glad that you stopped by. We were vibing, but also being a chaotic mess right now, so I don't know if it's like the best time or the worst time, but also you did miss like the super cursed portions of the stream, so you're good. That stuff tastes just as I remember. Exactly. You get it, High Bear. You get it. But I'm doing pretty well, DJ. We're just chilling. This is a lurk and vibe type of stream, so if you want to participate in chat, you're more than welcome to, but we just chilling. We coolin'. So Saturdays are dedicated to like what I call storytime Saturdays, where I just read to, you know, those of y'all who are lurking and just really just vibe for the day. Figuring out OBS. Oh, good luck with that. Because I know those struggles. Setting up OBS. And luckily you just only have to like kind of just do it once and done. But yeah, setting up OBS for the first time is a lot sometimes. And then continuously learning more things about OBS is also a whole thing too, because I know Valk, when we did the 12-hour raid stream, she taught me how to crop, you know, without having to actually put a crop filter on, like, you know, some of my components in OBS, and I was like, wait a minute, you can do that? I never knew. And so now I've been using that hotkey to like, you know, crop certain things. So that way I don't have to use a crop filter. Yeah. So like you can crop, I think you hold down like, it's either Alt or Control or something of that nature. And then you just move like, you know, the sides of the element that you're trying to crop. And it trims that for you, so you don't have to use a filter. Yeah, you can crop without a filter. You can use next scenes into it too, make zooms and stuff. Yeah. See, and that's the thing. It's just like you just learn so many new tools. Like, I literally have to take like a whole crash course on like OBS one day and learn like, you know, tips and tricks that aren't, you know, specifically said because, you know, people are sometimes tight-lipped about like content creation type things, but others are just like, hey, you can do X, Y, and Z in this if you didn't know. And now you're welcome. So yeah, I found that out the other day and I was like, oh, this is going to make my life so much easier. So, but yeah, one day I'm going to actually sit down and understand OBS to the T, to the point where I'm just like, oh, I can help out other people who may have, you know, trouble getting certain things set up, because to Salem's point, it is indeed a war zone sometimes whenever I'm looking at stuff, because I also found out, like, you know, how you can, like, change, you know, different transitions. Instead of using, like, the default one all the time, you can just basically say, like, hey, instead of using this one, use this one instead. And it overwrites that for you. So I'm like, oh, blessed be. This is all I wanted, just so, like, you know, I can kind of, like, elevate my streams just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not too much. Well, when I start doing, like, some fancy stuff and coding and, like, bring that to OBS and, you know, Twitch, then that'll be a fun time. Which is also one of my projects that I've put off for a very long time, and I really need to get into that. How you do transitions, you need to figure that out. So, like, if you're in OBS and there's a particular scene that you want to show on stream, you can right-click it, and then there'll be, like, a whole option list, and you'll see one that's called Transition Override. And if you click on that, you'll see, like, you know, all your transitions list there. And then, so, like, one of the ones that I use for, like, I want to say, like, the game over scene, which I'll show real quick, it does a fade instead of my screen wipe. So I will show y'all what happens when I press it on my stream deck. And so this transition that you saw last there is the one that I use all the time. But the whole fade out one, I thought that gave a better effect whenever I trigger that one. Also, hello, Maple. Welcome in. Happy Saturday. Hope you're doing well. That's hard. No, it's easy. It's super easy. Because I thought it was hard too, in terms of just like, how do I get this working? But no, you just literally do transition override when you right click on like one of your scenes, and it'll override, like, you know, what you have it to whatever scene that you want. And so I have it on like a fade of like 700 milliseconds, and it just transitions smoothly. So it's excellent. There are your small tips from Blazette Midnight. I know nothing else. Don't ask me nothing else, because that's it. No, it goes crazy. Love it. Thank you. So J for Gamers, I have to give them a shout out because they were the one that gave me that game over transition. Well, not the transition, but the game over scene. And I have incorporated that whenever I have, like, you know, times where it's just like, well, this is the end of me. Time to use the game over scene and just basically do the goat scream, which the scream that you heard is me voicing that. So yeah. But yeah, that's all the tricks I have. Code me Blaze now, Callie, please. But welcome in, Maple. How's your Saturday treating you so far? I hope you are doing well. Can someone remind me tomorrow you need to work out to use some code? Wait, what code are you using, Goro? I scared you. Have you in the background? No, you're good, Jelly. I'm sorry. I was just testing out some things, or showcasing like the screen transition thing. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, Maple. And we're glad to have you. Because the moment you do, the special dispensation for the Scientific Equipment Act that protects the professor's invention will cease to apply. Okay, so don't protect it then, because we kind of need to investigate it anyway. So, I honestly don't care. I know he wants to protect it with his heart and soul, but still. You've been sent code that will allow you to download all your D&D. Oh, I see. Yeah, if you want to, Gorum, you can DM it to me. Depending on what it is. And I can see if I can like help decipher it, because I know scripting logic, but like if it's something that's like, you know, C++ or something like that, I'm just be like, I don't know, fam. I don't know what this is. I can try and see if I can find somebody who's, you know, proficient in this programming language, but it ain't me. Or if it has like certain keywords that I can decipher, because like certain programming languages kind of have like some similarities to it. But depending on what language that you're coding in, it can mean something totally different in one environment than it means in another one. So, but yeah, if you want to, you feel free to DM it to me. But yeah, take your time. It's no rush. I got some time tomorrow. Why is he drinking in courtroom? Listen, High Bear. We've had alcohol, we've had guns, we've had knives, we've had bazookas, we've had a whole fire in a courtroom. Hell, in another game, not this game, someone blew up a courtroom with people in it. And if you know what game I'm referencing from, yeah. This game is wild. There's no rules of stuff that you would normally see in an actual courtroom. Would you not drink in a courtroom if this was all? Yes, he's drinking wine. And he's wasting it all over the floor because he's tossed bottles and chalices and everything. And I just feel for the janitor that has to clean up this courtroom every time Van Zeek's presence is graced with it. The prosecution will then demand a rigorous examination of the machinery involved in order to establish the truth. However, if you acknowledge that the machine is genuine and instrumental in the victim's murder, any chance of investigating will be crushed, and the confidentiality of the professor's hypothesis preserved. Not all that other stuff is normal. It's like, burning down the courtroom, that's totally normal. But drinking? Unheard of. Absolutely unheard of. You cannot do that here. I'm sorry. You need to go home. Take a nap.
Well, counsel, what is the defense's official position on this matter?
Think wisely, Ryunosuke. Don't let me get shot in this courtroom again. I'ma fight you. You gotta go to the doctor for that hand now, right? What Professor Hairbrain, my client, actually asked of me was to prove that the explosion on stage was an accident and protect the secrecy. No, I'm not protecting his ass. I'm not. Like, I'm both protecting him, but not protecting him. Because he claims that, you know, his thing was at fault, and he's the one that was stabbed, and that's most likely because he doesn't want to share his plans with anybody. But still, like, you rather go to jail and protect your project, or would you rather, you know, expose all the things and not go to jail? Only a bad lawyer would do that. Callie, please. But there's no way to do that without implying the professor's guilt. Do I protect my client's life by asserting his innocence, or do I uphold my client's request but see him condemned? Yo, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Midnight Dragon Cove. Hope you enjoy your stay. Either way, I can't avoid betraying his trust. You've been silent long enough. Isn't talking your trade, my learned friend? Or has all knowledge of English escaped your confused Nipponese mind?
Mr. Naruhodo! There's no escape here. I have to make a choice. But it's an impossible one. I have to give up on something, but what?
The defense asserts that the defendant's instantaneous kinesis machine was, in fact, a conjuring trick. No, it's not this. We gonna go with this. We know what's actually happening. Not just kiss him. But honestly, at this point, with how much he hounds Ryunosuke, they should just really make out. Like, he can no longer deny his love. So go ahead, wrestle with his tongues. Wrestle with that vampire's teeth and tongue. Let him slither down your throat. No, I can't say it. My client placed his faith in me. I can't just let him down. Callie, no. What must I give up on is not the question. You have to ask yourself here. It's what I can protect. Oh, hold up. Girl, where you come from? Susato? Is this a fever dream? Are you a hallucination? Has Ryunosuke resulted to drugs?
Hello again, Mr. Naruhodo. It's been far too long.
Susato-san? Not that bitch a ghost. But no, not this. Girl, why? Why do you do this to me? Ah! My first Susato takedown in 6 months. You sound like you actually missed this. A violent ghost. Exactly.
There'll be time to talk later, Mr. Naruhodo. For now, we must concentrate on the task at hand.
Is this like the Phoenix Wright ghost stuff? So, there's a difference, Sheppy. One is an actual woman, where if she does not, where if she chooses to basically conjure somebody who might be, actually it's 2 people. Because I forgot Pearl does it too. And Pearl came very close to, having people question things in terms of, who she typically summons, which is Mia Fey. And Mia Fey is well built in the chest area. But that is a literal child that is conjuring said girl who is, well built in the chest area. She just looks like the person that passed on. So it'll get you in trouble real quick with that. So please don't do that. But yeah, it's kind of like that, but in this case, I think this is an actual person. Which is working out not what I have to give up on, but what I can protect. Yeah, just be cautious out here. Professor Hairbrain. Yes? Yesterday you told me that science is the pursuit of truth. Well, my job is to pursue the truth too. Yes, of course. And personally, I believe that you didn't stab Mr. Assman. I think you've come to realize something yourself too, haven't you? That your experiment and the machine you built with the victim are questionable. The truth behind that is what we must both pursue now. Wow! He's freaking out right now. No! Why do you keep doing this? And you gonna clean it up too. So, you finally opened your eyes. What? And as for you, Albert, you can't ignore this any longer.
Ah,
Having heard my learned friend's assertion, don't you have something to say?
Barack!
Lord Van Ziets.
Gosh, I've never heard him speak that way before.
You want to chomp on his hair? It probably tastes like cotton candy or dandruff? Dandruff infested corn. In truth, there is one thing. Or cauliflower hair. We can go with that too. Something I've remembered that's of relevance. What?
On the day it happened, just before I began the experiment, I saw a man near the stage. A man holding that crossbow.
I beg your pardon? Listen, that hair is a lot to handle. You might have worked it out good, Gorum. Professor, did the man have any distinguishing features? What did he look like? But if you still need help, feel free to ping me. Tall. Taller than me. And thin. Thinner than me. With straight hair. Straighter and wider than mine. Not Nessie. Let me see. One less lens than me, too. A monocle. A rather stylish black monocle. But one thing in particular will help to positively identify the man. You see, I know him very well. After all, he's the engineer who built my invention. Oh, what? He built the machine? That's right. Mr. Assman introduced him to me a year ago. He's a man by the name of Enoch Dribba.
Enoch? Dribba? Does this name mean something? Members of the jury seem flustered. Not a name of any scientist wishes to hear. The man's an abomination.
Well, I wouldn't say all that, but okay.
Not a name any conjure wishes to hear either.
Who on earth is he?
I'm afraid this isn't the first tale of this nature that I've heard in scientific circles of connection with that man. There's talk of other flamboyant experiments that turn out to be nothing but stage trickery in the end. Obviously, that rascal is after the government's research grant money.
Oh.
When magicians are in need of money, I have heard of them resorting to these underhanded tactics. Some acquaintances of mine with experience of such things have mentioned Enoch Dribba's name before.
The man is both an engineer and a magician, yes. We're dealing with an unparalleled confident trickster here. That's Enoch Dribba for you.
I get the name pun, it's just I hate it.
So it's true then. My invention, my great machine, it was just a grand illusion?
Considering what we've just heard about Mr. Dribba's character, I'm sorry to say that sounds increasingly likely.
Even though no one else believed it, I wanted to. I wanted to believe that machine would function exactly as my hypothesis predicted.
Which is why you were so opposed to it being investigated, I presume.
I knew that if the machine was examined in detail, its construction would give away my hypothesis. Obviously, I didn't want that to happen, but at the same time, I knew that if it was found to be nothing more than a trick, then a work of deception, then everything I worked towards, all my research, all my dreams, my whole life would be over. I was terrified at the prospect.
So you really had no idea then, did you? About the true nature of the machine that was built, and the true nature of Mr. Drebber.
I never questioned anything. I didn't want to question it.
It's entirely possible that Mr. Assman and Mr. Drebber were working together to use you as a means of fraudulently acquiring the research grant money. I'm mad he's standing like this.
When I announced my invention to the crowds that day, it was the finest moment of my career.
That part, Sheppy. I pulled all the levers and turned all the dials in exactly the way Drebber had described.
When the smoke suddenly started billowing out, I panicked. I didn't know what was happening. But I really don't know how the whole illusion was made to work. I don't know anything anymore.
Let me confirm one final point with you, Professor. Do you now consent to the prosecution submitting the necessary paperwork to release your invention from the protection afforded by the Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act?
Yes, please go ahead. I'm very sorry.
It would appear that we shall have to suspend proceedings for the remainder of the day now. Lord Van Zeeks, my lord, the court has newly been made aware of another party whose involvement in this matter is critical. Yes, Mr. Drebber. Gather information about the man. If possible, I should like to serve him. Like him served with a subpoena. With pleasure, my lord. Now, counsel, for the defense.
Yes, my lord?
When we reconvene, I shall be looking for one thing and one thing alone from you. Evidence that the defendant is innocent of the crime for which he presently stands accused.
I understand.
Good. In that case, this court is adjourned until tomorrow morning.
October, 1:36 p.m. The Old Bailey, defendant's antechamber. The dialogue in this wants you to have a Code Geass game. So, Sheppy, question for you since you mentioned Code Geass. And not to say that this has, much relation to, the Code Geass games. But have you ever seen any of the Zero Time games like 999? Like 9 Doors, 9 something else, and 9 something else? I forget what it's called. I just remember the name 999. And then what's the other one called? I can't remember the one that's in the middle. And then also Zero Time Dilemma. Cuz I think if you're not opposed to visual novel type games, but you like some sort of mind-breaking things, and if you're not opposed to puzzles, you might like that game. I don't recommend streaming it necessarily unless you're really good at puzzles and like to take your time with it. It's a pretty lengthy game, don't get me wrong. It's great. But some people have enjoyed streaming it, but others are just like, this is a lot to go back through in terms of dialogue, and that's just because of like how the routing system works in that game. It does make you replay, you know, a good portion of the game just to get like all the other routes instead of just jumping you to like just that one segment that's, you know, changed. And I want to say they may have fixed that in maybe the remake of the game or remastering of the game, but I could be completely wrong because I haven't played them myself, but I did watch a friend stream them. And I've also watched from beginning to end of 2 out of 3 of those games. But I think you might like that if you're into that kind of stuff. Puzzle games are a coin flip for you. Either you're good or you're awful at them. This one might not be your cup of tea then. I'll say that then, because if you're not super well versed in puzzle games, it can get a little bit infuriating at times. But it is a good game in terms of like the actual story and premise behind it. It'll be a whole mind fuck, I will say that, because there's some time jumping, skipping that happens a lot in those games. And they're all sort of connected in some way. And so trying to like figure out the plot of it is probably even more confusing than figuring out like the overall plot in Kingdom Hearts. So, oh, give me a second. All right. There be that. You're the same, but the coing is heads on both sides, and you suck at both if it lands on heads. That's fair. That is completely fair. But I recommend checking it out or watching somebody play through them. Maybe one day I may stream them. We'll see. Because like I said, it's a very lengthy game, but it's got a good story to it. Mr. Naruhodo. Did you yes? I'm so sorry. You ain't sorry. You know you ain't sorry. Don't even give me this spiel, hairbrain. I've heard it enough times from you. I was wrong. You were right. I tricked you. You trusted me. I dragged you into my mess. Yes, you did. Oh, how did it ever come to this? I'm so sorry. Did you really have no idea, Professor? About what Mr. Drebber was really up to, I mean? About what he was really constructing? Naturally. That machine was the embodiment of my hypothesis, of all my hopes and dreams. I had complete faith in it. All right, in that case, I won't say any more. Now, sadly, the murder accusation against you still stands. So we must do as much investigation as we can before the trial resumes tomorrow. You gonna be all right there, hairbrain? Well, thank you for doing so much for me. I'm so sorry for arriving late this morning, Mr. Naruhodo. But how did you get here? Yes, I have so many questions. Arriving late? So just for those y'all who don't know who Sato is or where she's been in Japan for like the past, I want to say 2 court cases, if I remember correctly. No. I take that back. Because the last one incorporated her because it was a flashback. But the very first case that we did in this part, she was in Japan. And so I guess now she's back in Britain to help Ryunosuke defend in trial. Arriving late? So you didn't receive my postcard? I wanted to let you know when I arrived. Postcard? What postcard?
I hid it from you, Bruno, so it would be a surprise.
You're so mean, Iris. You could have told me this.
Well, did it work?
I was surprised, all right, especially when she threw me to the ground. Oh dear, I'm so sorry. I just was so happy to see you again that it sort of slipped out. How does a judo flip just slip out? That's like saying, oh, I'm so excited to see you. Grabs sledgehammer, crushes your bones. Oh, I'm sorry, that just slipped out. I was just so excited that I had to crush your bones right then and there. Right, exactly, Sheffy. Maybe we could stick to more traditional displays of emotion. Yes!
Susie's train was late into London, Victoria this morning, you see. But we made the coachman really whip the horses hard, so she didn't miss the whole trial.
That's kind of cruel. Not gonna lie.
I was watching from the gallery for a while, but in the end, I'm afraid I couldn't contain myself.
Judo flips are always slipping out. It's just so easy. Should I stay away from you, Goro? Are you gonna judo flip me if I come close? Well, I'm glad you didn't.
Oh!
Having you at my side in court gives me the strength I need to win. So, I'm, delighted to see you back in London.
Oh, you're too kind, Mr. Norohodo. I'm delighted to be here. I hope I can continue to be of service to you.
Of course. So, what's brought you back? Did Professor Mikotoba not protest?
Let's save all that conversation for when we're back at home, shall we? You know, I made one of my most special blends ever for this special occasion. Oh, Iris, how wonderful! I can't wait.
Goes to hug Grandma and just hugs Bobby. Oh. You'll try and contain yourself for you, but you may get a hug if you like hugs. I appreciate hugs. Do not judo flip me, though. I will go home. Susato-san was back in London. It's hard to describe how happy that made me feel at the time. But despite my elation, our tale was about to take yet another extraordinary turn.
Thank you for the head pats.
Oh, I was about to say, where's the to be continued? Because I feel like this is a good stopping point, and just on time, too. Yes, absolutely. We save in these streets. Anyway, so as much as I don't want to, it is time for me to end the stream. But I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me, as long as you did. Like I said, these are usually low energy, chill type of streams where it's just like, you can just leave me up in the background, a lurk, or anything of that nature. I really do appreciate it. But I hope you guys have had fun. I had some fun. It got a little chaotic for a bit, but it calmed down for a while. So, but I'm probably gonna hop off and play some Genshin for a bit and see where that goes, because I need to do my dailies anyway. I don't know if I'm going to record, but we'll see. But if you stuck around this far and you like what you saw, feel free to, you know, peep my socials. So, I do... Oh, there we go. I'm sorry, Salem. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take over. You're good. You're good. I'm sorry. But yeah, I am on Twitter. I am on Instagram.
Yes.
Is that Paz?
Hello, Paz. Hello. Mwah. I love you, Paz. I love you. I hope you're doing well. Oh, you got here at the end. I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry, but I still miss you and love you. So I hope you're doing well, Paz. And it's always good to see you. Valk, you too. Here, I'm gonna give you a kiss too. Mwah. Hi, Valk. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me as long as you did. But I am on Twitter. I am on Instagram. I also do have a YouTube and a VOD channel. And actually, probably at this moment, because I doubt it's done, but I do have my latest VOD that I streamed yesterday premiering right now on my VOD's YouTube channel, where you can go see that if you missed my Miles Morales stream yesterday, which I'm having a blast with that game. It's really fun.
I can't wait to get back to it, but it's gonna have to wait till next Friday before I circle back around to it. Unless I lose control and just say, you know what, we're gonna stream this tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. But I also do have a Let's Play channel where if you want to see like, you know, more Genshin content and soon Astro's Playroom and possibly more Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach soon. There's the YouTube channel, so feel free to, you know, give me a follow over there as well. And we also have a Discord, so if you want to join the Discord, click that link. I think it's higher up above in chat, but it shows you how to gain access to the Discord if you want to hang out with the rest of the Dragon crew. But anyway, I am going to see if we can find someone to raid, which I almost did a bad thing and tried to search for it on my PC, which will take 6 million years until I rebuild it, which I'm hoping to have it rebuilt by March-ish sometime. We'll see. But let me go find someone we can raid. Ooh, excuse me. You know what? Let me see. They're still live, right? Yeah, they're still live. Good. Excellent. Oh. That's not what I meant to do, but it didn't do it anyway. So, we're going to raid. We're gonna go raid Tiffany Witcher. So if you would be so kind, copy one of these raid messages. And we're gonna go show Tiffany Witcher some love. She is a VTuber as well. She's playing some Overwatch right now. She's the Charity Witch VTuber here on Twitch. So if you don't know Tiffany Witcher, she's a lovely individual. I love her. I'm hoping to get some pointers for her regarding like charity work because I am looking forward to doing that hopefully later on this year. But we'll see how that goes. We'll see. Tomorrow I'll probably be live with some Genshin and Hades because I do have some stuff that I need to do in those two games. And they're kind of my comfy, cozy games. And Sundays I usually dedicate towards that. But I'm going to end things here today. You guys go say hi to Tiffany. I'll be lurking in there for a bit. And I will see you either tomorrow or next week sometime. But until then, goodbye. Hi, Shiny. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye now.